Hey guys, welcome to this very serious video. Today,
Hello.
we are gonna be reacting to and talking about the Schlep versus Roblox situation that has escalated in the past week. In 1 week has
Yeah.
escalated. I myself have been gathering videos for this, so there is plenty. I hope you guys enjoy this video. But let's get into, first of all, reacting to what the Vanoss crew have to say about this. The
Yes.
situation has gotten this bad. The Vanoss crew would not be reacting to this any other way. They do not play a lot of Roblox, which tells us just how big it is. So, let's see what they have to say.
Now, onto Roblox Predators.
Let's go to this. Here we go.
There we go.
Great TNN this week, guys. Popular Roblox player and YouTuber has been banned from the game after receiving a cease and desist from a billion-dollar company, all because he and his team exposed predators on the platform. What?
The
Better
response.
call Schlep.
6 Roblox arrests and counting. So this guy hunts on Roblox. You know what?
I love what they
Mad
did there.
respect, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
fair
there's
play.
a lot of
Yeah.
What
There's a
company?
lot.
What company
fuck,
is
guys?
dumb as fuck to do this?
Yeah, I don't think this is going to go well.
Oh, they're writing on behalf of Roblox.
Yeah, and the actions that they have an issue with is engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations, sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information, because again, that's part of the entrapment. Directing users to move conversations off platform, again, that's kind of part of the entrapment, right? So that's all a part of the process of the entrapment, right? Because Roblox evidence is probably not as strong as like WhatsApp, you know, or whatever, right? If they like took it off platform and it shows further intent of the to get closer to the child.
I love
Roblox
that.
has an issue with this. They're saying, we got the job, stop doing yours.
Yeah.
Well, this guy wouldn't have a job if you were doing yours good enough, right?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is a
there they
weird
go.
one,
They're picking
because
up
it's like
on it.
vigilante, kind of.
Yes.
You know, and it's
Yes.
like the police saying, like, you're literally getting in our way. Like we're trying to
But
clamp
they're
down on
not.
this, and you're fucking this up for us. I think Roblox has just been not doing a good job in this for about
Yes.
Ever?
Yes.
Forever?
5 years. I don't
Yes.
even know when Roblox came out. I
Yes.
feel like
I'm
this has
just
just
gonna
been
say
like
forever.
it's been like a constant problem, and the fact that they're coming out and saying, "Why don't you like offer them a job?"
Literally, because
Literally, dude.
Schlep, created by Michael and backed by 6 advocacy-minded individuals, I don't know what that means, is on a mission to keep safe. Their work has already led to 6 arrests of predators and was even spotlighted by local California news outlet after they tipped off the police about a 21-year-old trying to lure a 10-year-old. So what he's doing is working. Himself,
Yeah.
a victim is a when an adult targeted him while he was playing Roblox 6 years ago. The trauma nearly drove him. When his mother reached out to the Roblox team, she was brushed off.
Oh wow, double L.
Oh,
Hey,
yep.
Okay, so he was like 16, and as we've seen today, 16-year-olds are pretty susceptible to, you know, influence.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
17-year-olds
crazy.
too.
Gets even more shocking after recovering. Michael chose to stay on the platform because he had made genuine friends, but after years of playing, he discovered that predators were still rampant on Roblox, so he took matters into his own hands, launching a personal crusade to expose them. As honestly, a lot of vigilante stories go, bro.
Yeah,
This is like
Batman. This is basically Batman.
At one point, he even offered to help.
Oh my
directly
God.
Roblox keep kids
They are
safe.
picking
Not only
up
did
on
the
it.
company ignore him, CEO David Bajewski blocked him on X.
Wow.
Now Roblox has officially labeled vigilante groups like he's a platform risk and warned that anyone involved could have their accounts banned, calling their efforts harmful to others. Bro,
This is just a constant L here for Roblox in
being
every.
blocked as the founder and CEO of Roblox
Yes,
is
it
insane, dude. I Fight for Kids in his group took down a game developer who was active on Roblox, creating his own game, messaging year-olds, admitting to watching. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's
oh
bad.
My gosh, I can't even read this. I don't even want to read all this. I've seen enough. I'm on his side.
It's so easy to read.
Oh,
There you
it's
go.
insufferable, bro.
There you
It
go,
just makes
guys.
me want to go out and fucking kill people. Here's his response.
Complaint from Roblox. I'm not even joking. They have sent a cease and desist letter to me, and they've gone ahead and banned every account I own. And you might be wondering, what heinous crime did you commit to possibly deserve that? Well, what I did was get predators arrested on their platform. Actually, 6 of them. I got
Yeah.
6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Some of them, the crimes are so heinous, I can't even say here on TikTok or wherever this is going.
He's not lying. Because evidence to lock up a guy that says stuff, I think has to be so strong and vile that it literally has to make a judge go, oh, and then be like,
yeah,
it's
literally.
ridiculous.
Roblox has taken a more firm action against me, a person getting these people arrested, a person that law enforcement has made public statements saying that they are glad when people like me go ahead and give them information so that they can arrest these people. Roblox sent me the cease and desist letter, not these predators. That is absolutely insane. And the other thing that's crazy about this is Roblox itself. It is a predator haven. There are games on Roblox like XYZ Public Bathroom Simulator. Has about 7 million visits, and the whole premise of the game is together. That is the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guys, it's
God,
bad.
Please give me the grace and strength not to kill people.
How many times have we played Roblox? I know doors, and I know the forklift. I know the forklift simulator and the Call of Duty gun shooter thing. There's like a paintball one, and then there's a really good like Call of Duty gun. That's it. I do not want to know what else is on that thing. That's insane.
Parents aren't aware of this, and it's so sad. I get emails from kids daily about all the horrible stuff that they're exposed to. I get emails from parents talking about what their kids were exposed to. And there are so many predators on this platform. It is actually unreal.
Roblox is the #1 platform, confirmed. Like, considering the market they have, an amount of people like on the platform, it just has to be. It just has to be.
Well, how many people work in there? How many of them are aware that this shit is going on?
People on Call of Duty are nicer than this.
Yeah.
Call of Duty is safer for children. That's not even a fucking joke. GTA 5 and Call of Duty would be safer for children than Roblox.
This is worse.
Unironically.
This is probably the most... there's been a few things that have taken my breath away, but this one...
Yeah.
This one's awful.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't want to see these. I really don't.
Oh my god.
But I kind of need to see these.
That's the public shower simulator on the top.
Yep.
These are all the bathroom toilet simulator games.
Oh my god. No, look at they're responsive.
I gotta say this. I gotta say, like, yes. How many people actually work at Roblox, for example? Because like, most of the time, it's like it's always bots giving you the email. Like they go through some kind of system thing. It's like the bots are just all stupid. Like here's the thing. Like when I was visiting Razor's place, I was playing Pokemon Go. Like I was not using any third party. Oh my god, I said potty. Why the? Oh my god.
We're gonna
Stupid! Party simulator, thank you very much. I mean not simulator. Oh my god, I'm okay. My brain. Okay, it's because that what they mentioned on Roblox just now. It's because of that just got in my head. I'm like, why is that even a game kind of thing? As I was saying, Pokemon Go. They gave me a warning thinking I was using a third party on it when I was literally not. Like I was normally playing Pokemon Go on the phone. I wait like 2 days later. Like 2 days later, when I'm not on it, I get back on it. And it says like, "Oh, we think you're using like a third party kind of thing." I'm like, I'm giving them reports and stuff on this, and they're just being dumb as hell because I'm not using a third party thing, and they think I am. So I'm not banned or anything. They just give me a warning, but they're still stupid as fuck. So it's like whenever I give them email, it's like it keeps giving me like the same report thing, like some kind of freaking random bot and not an actual person I'm talking to. So it's like it's just stupid.
Yeah, the moderation on Roblox is 10 times worse than that, though.
Yeah,
you can get if you're like, I think we have come across issues when we're on like some chat games. 17 plus chat games or 21 plus.
So it's like how many people are actually working at Roblox?
Yes.
Do we mostly have bots emailing us being stupid here or what?
I swear to God, they're so out of touch with the community at this point that they won't fix the problem.
Also another this. So during this time when I was like putting a game picture on Roblox, like, you know, like some people do, like doing like little art pictures and that kind of stuff. This was just off from a game I was playing, and it just had like my little username at the top of my character. It's like they gave me a warning and a temporary ban on my Roblox account saying,
What?
"Oh, we're sorry, we can't read this text, so we're going to do this to you." I'm like, "Are you kidding me right now? I didn't even do anything wrong, and they're just being full of this bullshit here." So yeah, that happened to me on my.
Yeah, there's a lot of false bans that happen.
But they're clarifying like, "Oh no, we didn't do anything wrong. You're the one that's in the wrong here." No, I'm fucking not. Roblox is stupid.
Yeah, no. Let's finish this part, then
yes,
we're going to be going on to the more juicier parts so you guys can see how bad the situation's gotten.
Yeah. So continue the video there.
So weird. Also, Roblox Child Safety Officer has been selling a lot of stock in 2025. Roblox CSO sells over $800,000 in stock amidst Schlep controversy. The sale was made shortly before content creator Schlep was reportedly sent a legal notice by the gaming platform. If you do something to like a big YouTuber, you gotta expect some
the
you gotta
backlash.
expect them to say something, because like he can obey the cease and desist letter and still talk about it, and that's kind of I think that's what he's doing. Roblox CEO horrifies every parent alive with his ambition that the platform become a dating hub, even if he promises age verification, a virtual date to start, and if they connect. Okay.
We're
Says that
fucked.
we're in a
We're
loneliness
fucked.
epidemic, and Roblox can somehow help.
We're doomed as a species. How much more?
sorry,
Of
Yeah,
this?
here's another thing.
How much more of this?
Pause it. Here's another thing. So they did show up a rule thing where lying about your age kind of thing. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you make a Roblox account, you can literally just lie about your age no matter what when you're creating your account. It's like you can't get with. It's like they don't have a thing. It's like, what are you supposed to do? I mean, anyone in Roblox could be lying about their age right now, creating a account and things. Like, you can't actually clarify it unless you actually show like a ID or something. But that's mainly only for like specific games that are like 18 plus or something.
Yes.
Like the card game that we played, for example. Like, we couldn't go in there unless we showed our like ID verification kind of thing on Roblox.
Isn't that though invasion of privacy? Because they need our ID.
Basically.
Out of everything. That's like invasion of privacy.
Basically,
doesn't that go...
yeah.
I don't know for certain. Don't shoot me in the comments on this. But isn't that going against our First Amendment or one of our laws?
I mean, I would think. I mean, they had no reason to do this. Like,
I don't. Chat. I don't know. You guys can tell us if you guys know. Like, I don't know for certain. I'm not gonna like say yeah, this is a thing, but this has gotten really, like, these guys are a little bit behind on what's fully been happening. Let's finish this bit so we can get on to the really important things.
And then we're done.
I hate this episode. Why am I in here?
Well, you're banned from Roblox, Brian, as well. You
What? What?
Where they create all the jump scares. Wait, check this door first. Check the other door first. What's this?
A key.
A big ass key.
A big key.
A big ass key. All right.
For a door in Roblox, which, by the way, I've been banned from.
Why is he banned from Roblox?
Evan, I might have got banned from Roblox for being dressed as Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah, I think videos of me
stupid.
going,
That's
hey, little boy,
stupid.
would you like to play with me? Got me banned.
Oh my god!
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it was
okay,
Roblox
pause that. Okay,
What?
Terrorizer. I mean, if you actually said something like that, then I mean,
it makes you sound like a bad person.
yeah, that's you should have done that in the first place. That actually sounds bad if you do that. If you actually did that, then I'm sorry. You should have done that.
I don't know how long ago this happened for him, but oh my god.
So we don't know if he's actually joking about this right now or if he actually
I
did
know,
it,
I know. I think he did. My gut's telling me he did. Like, dude, I'm sorry. Oh,
I mean,
dude.
I know, like, we all know what is going on with Mini Lad here, for example. We all know what happened to him, but Terrorizer, I mean, I know you're probably joking around with that, but please don't do that. You know better, Terrorizer. You know better.
Don't do dumb things on Roblox.
Don't pull a Mini Lad.
God. Okay. Now we go.
Yeah.
Predator on the loose. We have to stop him.
Oh yeah,
I found out why.
Why was it?
And it wasn't the Michael Jackson thing. It was the word terror, terrorize, and terror.
What?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
of course it would be Michael Jackson going.
Okay, that's even more
turns out-
stupid. That's even why? Why is that? Why?
That's his actual YouTube name. He can't change it. They literally banned him for a name he can't change. That is his image online. Oh my god. Okay, Roblox is officially stupid.
Yeah, that's just
Turns out they loved that. Roblox
Yeah,
thought that
it
was
turns
awesome.
out Roblox was listening and like, all right, hire this guy.
When I tried to make a new account and I was typing in terrorizer, all these variations, I kept saying no, blah, blah, and then I was like, I'm gonna misspell terrorizer.
Terrorizer, you are accepted.
Yeah, terrorizer. Thumbs up, it's available.
Welcome. For fuck's sake, bro.
Wow.
There's been an update. Roblox responded to Schlep saying, it's important to speak with the right sources to really understand how vigilante individuals and groups operate, while
This
having
is
a
all
profit
horseshit,
motive to
dude.
evade detection instead of providing companies like ours with all the necessary information.
Good, we can move on now.
Okay.
Yeah. That update is all horseshit. I will tell you guys that right now. It's all horseshit. Let me go to Schlep, because that is where I'm starting on this. This here. This video. This is the one. This is his official response. And he is taken, I will say this much, he has taken further legal action as of the current situation. So, let's get into this video.
This video isn't going to be your typical video. This video is actually a call for help, and I need everybody to share this video. The Roblox Corporation has sent a cease and desist letter to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company, threats of litigation, because I catch predators on their platform. Within the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Almost all of them have admitted to doing this before to other Roblox users. Every account that I've owned on Roblox since I was 8 years old has been terminated. Accounts that we were actively talking to predators on have now been banned off of Roblox. What Roblox did could potentially stop some predators from facing real-life consequences. Not to mention that Roblox has made a very firm stance that I can no longer access the Roblox platform anymore, which I want to make clear at the start of this video. I will not be accessing Roblox in any capacity at this point further unless Roblox says otherwise. This is pretty heartbreaking to me because I've been playing Roblox since I was a little kid. I've loved this platform. I still do. I met my current girlfriend who I've been dating for 3 years. I live with her. We first met all the way back in 2016 through Roblox. I love so much about this site, and that's why I'm so critical of it, because I want to see it do better. The stuff that they've sent me in the cease and desist letter is actually laughably hilarious. Roblox is actively claiming that I am hurting their players. Here's an email. I didn't ever plan on showcasing this in a video, but this is from a kid who is thanking me for getting someone he was groomed by arrested in real life. He said he recognized him from my video, and here's some cool fan art he made of me. Roblox is claiming that I'm engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations. What? So one of the fundamental bases of predator catching is that you cannot talk sexually to predators. Predators are supposed to be the ones talking sexually to you. If you talk sexually to predators like straight off the get-go, that's entrapment. That is literally what entrapment is. We almost always play a naive kid who doesn't know anything about this stuff, so they teach us about this stuff. If you watch these videos, you know how the chats are going, and they're not even on Roblox. Most of the chat logs are on Discord, and they're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites. I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban of every single account that I own. That's just crazy. I can't even believe, I can't even fathom that. They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police? Like, the people we're talking to are predators. Like, does Roblox understand that? I literally have no idea. If they thought something was genuinely wrong, they could have reached me out so easily. I think the most insulting thing is that they told me I'm not reporting people quick enough and I'm not reporting them through the right outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now. This here is Nepali Incel. This person actually made credible threats to the Las Vegas sphere in a Roblox game. And I saw this with my own 2 eyes. And the reason why it's a credible threat, it is because the FBI went ahead and arrested someone for making threats within that same game. I made a moderation ticket about it, and I even actually made a report to the FBI about this. Where is the cease and desist letter for him? Where is the IP ban for him? Are you gonna ban all of this dude's accounts? Probably not. But back to the predator catching stuff, this is literally how it goes. We go to roblox.com/support, submit a moderation ticket, and then fill out the prompt with all the information regarding our arrest and give you guys the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. And in a lot of instances, Roblox won't even ban after we reach out to them regarding felony arrest. What I typically have to do is report cases to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, or go on the news to show gameplay of our decoys with the predators on Roblox. I've literally felt so lost at trying to get the attention of Roblox regarding these predators. I've created binders with all the chat logs, and I've sent it to their headquarters in San Mateo, California. This is the first time Roblox has ever directly reached me out. Instead of trying to say, hey, we want to work with you, or literally giving me a line to report these people, or simply saying, don't make these videos anymore, we're gonna ban you, Roblox just terminated every account I own and sent me this cease and desist letter. My account Maliboomer, a family-friendly sandbox gaming theme park channel that I've run since the pandemic. This is actually my first Roblox account. One of the hats that I wore on this avatar was actually something I got at a STEM event where I met Roblox administrators. That channel, it pays my rent. Roblox has made it clear that I'm banned from ever accessing the platform again, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to upload on that channel anymore. When I was a kid, I was groomed on Roblox by a popular developer. He manipulated me, he used power dynamics over me, and frequently exposed me to gore and not safe for work material and loads of other stuff that a kid should never see. It was so bad that I actually made an attempt. While I was in the hospital, my mom contacted Roblox. They brushed her off. That predator went on to groom more victims before Roblox finally banned him. Years later, by the way. Even after that, I stayed on the platform. I loved the community, but as I ran Maliboomer, I kept spotting these predators, even in an innocent sandbox theme park game. Then I started Schlep, and the emails from victims got worse every single day. And that's when I started catching predators on Roblox. And that's when my fate got sealed on this platform. I've been very critical of Roblox's leadership and the refusal to act in a lot of instances. Last time I tweeted at Roblox's CEO, it was about a predator we had arrested. Roblox ignored it until Gideon and I made videos. Then they banned him, only for him to return. I sent proof of him talking about the video I made on him in a voice chat game on Roblox. Mind you, the same game a 10-year-old was abducted through weeks from this taking place. I replied to one of the CEO's posts about this, and he blocked me. Roblox still allows games like Public Bathroom Simulator, where naked shower together. This has millions of plays, and Dollhouse Roleplay, which also has millions of plays, is tied to a extortion group that the FBI has made public warnings about. Roblox allows you to say the word lolly on their platform. You can put it as your name. Explain to me that, Roblox, a kid's game. Because now you have a whole community of lolicons and maps on your platform. I really hope people can see that Roblox is wanting to have a firmer stance against me, a person trying to get these Roblox predators arrested, than these predators we've gotten arrested. Some of them literally have been arrested for CP. Why aren't you sending these Roblox predators cease and desist? They deserve it. They actually tried to commit a crime.
Yep. Hey, what's up? So we're here with your Roblox developer, right? Hello. Yep. We're about to do the wipe on his phone. We're going to get rid of the child pornography on your phone, right? Okay. How many images do you think we have to get rid of on your phone?
About like 30 or 40.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly.
And what's the game coming out that you got on Roblox soon?
Undertale.
Hell yeah. We're gonna make this game successful.
Man, this is definitely some very scary times. I'm just trying to stop what happened to me when I was a kid from happening to other people, and now I'm facing threats of litigation from a multi-billion-dollar company. Since my career and revenue streams are on the line, I have a site. It's called Schlep.tv. If you want to support my work and what we do and allow us to keep catching predators in the future,
please go support this guy, guys. He really needs the help right now. This is the video that basically went viral and when everything blew. This is what blew everything up. This is the core behind what is happening. This is what started the domino effect of what is currently going on.
Yeah.
And it's bad.
Feel free to go ahead and support us over there. The most important thing we can all collectively do right now is share what is going on with Roblox.
Yes.
Tell your parents, Tell your congressman, tell a journalist if you know one. And if any of them are interested, I'm more than willing to share my story. Even to the people at Roblox. Even after all this, I am just trying to make a difference and help. I'm trying to stop what happened to me as a kid to happen to future kids. How can you see that as a bad thing? I genuinely can't comprehend it. One final word I'm ending this off on, to Roblox. I have no plans of revisiting the platform. I will not be making a new account. I will not be going back on the site.
Y'all, that is the core. That is what started this.
Yeah.
That is what started this a week ago. Now,
here's another thing. When Roblox literally has a thing for reporting people on the game. For example, if someone's doing a sexual kind of thing, there actually is a report on that. So, I mean, I've done that quite a few times, but it seems like they're not even giving a crap about it.
They don't
even though
care.
they should be. And also, there has been a report option for if a person is bullying you on the Roblox game. It's where are these people to help us? It's they're just letting it happen, kind of thing. Let's say that time where you and me were on a what was that, the Flickr game or something like that?
Yes, yes.
That random guy that was bothering both you and me, and he's like, "Oh, you want to take that from him? He's called you, and he's being mean to you." And no, I'm talking to you, not her. Can you just quit the nonsense? People like that, excuse what I'm going to say. It's people like that literally should just suffer and should not even exist, because I hate people that do that bullying nonsense.
I wouldn't even call that bullying. That's provoking. That is
provoking.
I would call that a creep trying to provoke. They were trying to provoke and get me alone. So, guys, you already know what that was. They probably didn't know what age I was, and that's why it backfired.
Yeah, and also that other game where it was us being Titan giants to get people when they're tiny and things like that. There was that game where people kept trying to hump you and things.
Yes, dude. That no, and even on the chat game, that I had a really bad incident happen on there, and this guy was literally hacking, going around doing very inappropriate things. And I'm like, this is not okay. I don't care if this is an ID verified game. There are little kids getting on this game. Why?
Now, there was also that time where back at that Player One event on Roblox, I was in a deserted server, it was just me, and then some random person just randomly joined. I was trying to get to the point for getting that special key of Ready Player One, and this guy just kept bullying me like crazy over and over. He was spawn killing me and everything. I'm like, it took me 11 tries trying to get to it. It's he made me get so upset. I said in the Roblox, now this is my fault, basically saying in the Roblox chat, saying I wish that he should suffer. Probably nobody loves him, his family. Probably why he's bullying me and things when I'm not even doing anything wrong. Yes, it's probably my fault on that. But
yeah, definitely.
He was bullying me. That's the thing. I should have did a report on him about him bullying me in the game. So I was going to do that when I got off of it because I was getting fed up with it, this kind of thing. But apparently he reported me first. After I said that, even though it was his fault to begin with, because he shouldn't have been doing that to me in the first place. So
literally,
I got a temporary ban warning thing on my account because that. So yeah.
Like I said, as players ourselves, we have had very inappropriate stuff happen.
There should not even be people like that.
No, there shouldn't. There really shouldn't. Now, this next set of videos, guys, this is where this guy does a really good job of explaining the current situation of what's happening.
Yeah.
He explains it from start to finish and actually pulls all the evidence together. There's only a couple other things out of shorts that I would be showing from here. Like concrete evidence of, for instance, Creekcraft saying stuff.
Before we start the video, also from that moment when I was about to, I contacted Roblox about that situation, and all they said on the email was, well, you should have gave us the report first before the other person. I'm like, are you kidding me? The way they acted on that email giving me that, I'm like, are you kidding me?
I mean, the guy was literally bullying you, and
yeah, but it's like, yeah, but when what they said though is like, oh, well, you should have given us the report before him, yada yada. I'm like, why are you acting like that?
Literally.
Anyway, let's go on with the video.
Yep. Let's go on. This is the next set of videos. They're generally they're not too long, but these really explain. This will get all of you guys caught up on what's currently going on. It's not good.
I honestly don't even know what to think after hearing what I just found out. Just 2 days ago, a Roblox YouTuber named Schlep, someone widely known for catching on Roblox and recognized for his collaborations with creators like Gideon and Oma, was just hit with the cease and desist from Roblox. If you don't know what a cease and desist is, it's basically a legal notice telling you to stop doing something immediately or risk getting sued. And here's the part that completely just blows my mind. Roblox decided to send this to Schlep, someone who's literally been working to make their platform safer. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what happened, why this decision is ridiculous, and how by doing this, Roblox just basically announced to the entire world that protecting matters more to them than protecting the kids on their platform. If you believe Roblox made a massive mistake with this decision, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and watch until the end because I'm going to need your help to expose just how ridiculous this decision really was. So I first got word about this when one of Schlep's friends messaged me completely out of the blue, telling me that Schlep was just banned on Roblox on all of his accounts. This wasn't just a normal moderation action. Every single account tied to him was gone. Naturally, I reached out to Schlep directly to ask what was going on. At first, he didn't go into too much detail, just saying that he was working on a video about it. He told me to keep it under wraps for now, but made it very clear that this was going to be very huge. In his words, I was about to have an insane video in under 12 hours. A few hours later, Schlep made a group chat with me in Parlo, where he finally revealed to me the full story. The night before, Roblox had served him with the formal cease and desist letter, and when I saw the letter, I couldn't believe what I was reading. According to Roblox, while they acknowledge that Schlep's stated intention was to protect children, they claim his method, including not reporting suspicious activity through their official channels, were somehow actively interfering with Roblox's safety protocols and exposing users to increased risk. The letter also accused him of engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations, sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information, and directing users to move conversations off-platform. Here's the thing, none of this is true. If you've watched Schlep's videos, you know he does the exact opposite of what Roblox is claiming here. His entire process is documented on video, showing him working to expose, protect, and make the platform safer. The way Roblox has framed these accusations makes it sound like he's doing something shady. When in reality, his content is literal proof that these claims are baseless. The only thing from the cease and desist which was true, and again to a certain extent, was probably the directing users to move conversations off platform. But that is only done in order to start getting chat logs to put those behind bars. In fact, Schlep has addressed this himself in a statement he posted publicly. He explained that in the past year alone, he and his team have gotten over 6 in the Roblox community arrested, and almost every one of them admitted to have done this to other Roblox users before. And yet, Roblox's response wasn't to celebrate or thank him, it was to wipe out every single account he had owned since he was 8 years old and ban him from the platform for life. And the reason they accused him of engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations, which completely ignores the fact that in catching, the decoy never initiates conversations. The is the one who crosses that line. That's literally how you avoid entrapment. His chat logs and videos show exactly that. They claimed he was sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information, and in reality, the only time Schlep ever shares information like that is when it's the details being handed over to law enforcement. Somehow, Roblox thinks protecting minors by reporting to the police is a violation. They said he was directing users off platform, and what I meant earlier by the technicality is that most of the are the ones who push conversations onto platforms like Discord, and Schlep simply follows them there to continue gathering evidence. Roblox twisting that into a wrong.
He never actually said, hey, let's go off platform. All he did was follow them. How is he violating the rules there? How is he violating anything there? Tell me that, chat. Tell me that. We watched his video. You saw it. You could hear it in his voice. His voice was shaking. He was so upset.
We watched the video. We watched his videos. We watched other people clarifying about the videos, along with proof and evidence. Like literally, he didn't do anything wrong here, and Roblox are just being stupid as hell.
Literally, this makes me so upset. I love Roblox, and I mean I love it.
Yeah.
It is fun to play on as long as you can avoid the danger zones. It's fun. You can create really good content out of it. People can just join you, rather if you're on computer or phone, it doesn't matter. And that is awesome. But it's like, if they're not going to take care of this problem and they're going to ban the person who was doing their job instead of hiring them, what is going through their minds? The only thing people are going to think of is that they're protecting them. They're protecting the people hurting the platform, hurting kids. How is this okay?
Yeah, Roblox should not be doing that at all. Like literally, they're just Roblox is in a moment where like a lot of lawsuits or whatever stuff is like going against them for a lot of things. And it's like, why? It's like, I don't know. Why is it taking so long for things to just happen already, sort of thing?
Literally, this makes my blood boil, chat. Let's continue this. His videos really explain everything.
Doing is completely dishonest. Schlep even pointed out the hypocrisy in his own video, where he sent Roblox detailed reports, Google Drive folders, and even contacted federal agencies like the FBI and the National Center for Missing and Children when Roblox refused to act. And in some cases, even after felony arrests, Roblox still wouldn't ban the accounts until he made it public. Instead of working with him, instead of giving him a direct contact line, or even telling him the proper reporting channels, they claimed he ignored. Roblox waited until now to reach out, and the first time they did, it wasn't to cooperate, it wasn't to improve safety either, it was to threaten him with legal action. And just to add insult to injury, while they were banning Schlep, Roblox still allows games like Public Bathroom Simulator and Dollhouse Roleplay.
Chat, these games are very dangerous. Never go on to them. Never.
Yeah. Even if they're probably like a little sketchy or look weird or anything to do with like bathroom stuff or showers or whatever randomness like that, like just don't even go to them.
Meep City is another one you have to avoid. Meep bad.
City isn't actually bad. It's just based on the people that shouldn't even be going on
there. It's the people in it. The game itself is fine, but
it's the people, but it's
the people, but the actual creator has not moderated it very well themselves. Roblox is refusing
I played
to do
Meep City
anything.
and things.
Yeah, but they're honestly, I think Creekcraft had gone on to, he created a new account. And he went on to Meep City, and within 3 seconds, he saw something inappropriate.
Actually, I remember something. Like, you and me actually decided to go on Meep City one time just to see if anything would happen that shouldn't be. I remember us doing that one time.
I don't remember it, but it's probably been so long ago. To tell you the truth. But
Hello, live. Currently, we're doing a recorded video thing here.
Would you like to join in?
I may possibly have some input, but at the very I don't have anything right now.
Right.
And
we're going through the situation with the Schlep situation and that, so let me continue.
Both which have been linked to behavior and FBI warnings. Those two games have been mentioned in Schlep's video, but on top of those games, there are thousands of other games on Roblox that display similar, if not the same exact behavior. But the guy catching he's the one who's the biggest problem for Roblox. He's the one who's getting permanently banned. The worst part about this whole situation is that Roblox isn't just banning Schlep, they're also directly threatening his livelihood. His other channel, Maliboomer, which has nothing to do with catching, is actually about Theme Park Tycoon, is also affected. That channel was his main source of income, and now he's basically unable to make Roblox content at all unless he completely changes his content style, probably something similar to what Gideon is doing. His current income with Roblox is just completely gone. And just when you think it can't get any worse, Roblox actually put out a press statement about vigilante groups that is genuinely insane. In this statement, Roblox says, law enforcement professionals are best positioned to investigate potential crimes. We want to be sure any violations on Roblox are reported and acted upon through proper channels. Unfortunately, there are cases of vigilante groups or individuals violating our policies to entrap users or otherwise self-police the platform. That is beyond messed up. Schlep has been part of this community for years, and just in the past year alone, he's caught multiple who were actively real children. And for Roblox to claim that those cases were entrapment is absolutely insane. Roblox then ends that part of the statement by saying, their efforts may leave bad actors on the platform longer simply to create more sensationalized social media content. So not only is Roblox calling Schlep a vigilante like he's Batman running around Gotham, they're actively accusing him of
Okay, screw the ad. Come on, skip it.
entrapping.
Okay, so yeah.
God, that's the second time we've heard that. Even flipping the van, even Noglan Vanos called that out.
I was about to mention about the Batman thing, and he suddenly just mentions it. My words.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. He just literally hit, this.
Your word leave you.
Wouldn't just get him sued by Roblox, it would get him arrested by law enforcement. And here's the thing, law enforcement has thanked Schlep on multiple occasions and worked directly with him to put behind bars. That accusation alone is completely absurd. Roblox's statement keeps going, actions taken by vigilante groups increase the risk of more users being exposed to bad actors and can delay enforcement efforts by both Roblox and law enforcement. Any account, including those of vigilante groups or individuals caught violating our policies, will face consequences up to and including the removal and banning where warranted. We enforce our policies in accordance to our community standards and overall terms of use. Instead of taking matters to our hands, we encourage the community to report any inappropriate behavior directly to Roblox or law enforcement using the easy-to-report methods outlined below. This is extremely pathetic. And it's not just Schlep who's impacted by this new stance. It's every Roblox YouTuber who's ever made a video exposing someone. That includes me, Parlo, Green Lego Cats, Ruben Sim, and a bunch of other creators. Basically, anyone investigating an issue or uncovering the truth about what's happening on the platform, under this policy, you could get banned and possibly sued for documenting stuff that happens on Roblox that clearly isn't legal. This is the worst decision Roblox could have made. Their own moderation system is complete garbage. Anyone can go into the catalog right now and find items that are clearly not safe for children.
No, and on another note, even their new, I don't know why they did this. They added custom emotes. People can create custom emotes now in Roblox. How do you think that went? There's a bunch of very questionable emotes now. So it's just, what are they doing?
Yeah, the way to make emotes and hats and stuff, basically you have to go to Roblox Studios to make this stuff in the first place. And it's
honestly, there are some good ones, but then there's also some very inappropriate ones already. And as far as I know, they're still up on the platform. They're still up there. They haven't been taken down yet. So tell me how that was a good idea. Because the platform's already so safe, right?
Yeah, here's another thing. I've seen people upload some good things, for example, let's say a model where you can be small or tiny just to be fun and things, but it's later Roblox removes and gets rid of it. I'm like, why? It's not doing anything bad. Nothing's wrong with it. Why are you guys being stupid?
Literally. Oh my God.
They can't even manage their own catalog, let alone
Roblox moderate to get rid of the thing that isn't inappropriate, but keep the things that are.
Yes,
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah.
Then they won't moderate. They won't moderate stuff properly, and this is why this is happening. This is why they are getting called out, is because of this.
Base. It took them years to ban Fave, who was exposed for messaging young children inappropriately. It took weeks to ban Teddy despite being aware of who he is and what he did. They still haven't banned like Potamer, who engaged in illegal acts with or Nathrix, who had dozens of victims and committed various crimes. It's gotten so bad that people are genuinely starting to insinuate that the CEO of Roblox is himself because this kind of behavior looks a whole lot like protecting rather than removing them. And honestly, I feel like this whole thing about Roblox banning Schlep, threatening to take legal action, and now trying to scare off anyone exposing all stems from one thing: Schlep and everyone else, me included, publicly calling out Roblox for their stupid decisions. I'm talking about things like turning Roblox into a glorified dating site, a platform meant for kids, making changes that push it towards being more of a dating hub. That is beyond reckless. This is supposed to be a children's game, a safe environment for younger players, and yet Roblox seems more focused on monetizing social interactions and aesthetics than actually making the platform safe. When YouTubers like Schlep point out how dangerous that is, it embarrasses the company, and instead of fixing the problems, Roblox's response is to attack the people exposing them. It's easier for them to silence the critics than to deal with the fact that their own policies are creating a playground for. Now, something I usually don't get into too much is what a lot of people in real life see when they speak to Roblox YouTubers.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Every time I talk to another YouTuber about Roblox, it's the same thing. Oh my God, Roblox is that one game that has the problem with the right? It's the one game that has that wants to add dating and everyone's a kid, right? Like, you got Moist Critical talking about it on YouTube. Like, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. It's like it makes me look bad. It makes all my friends look bad.
Yeah.
It makes Roblox look bad. It makes me not want to even tell people, hey, I'm a Roblox YouTuber. Because the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, oh my God, they're not doing a great, like there's that one platform that wants that dating to the kids. They're not doing a great job with it, It's like.
And as Creecraft said, when you talk to somebody in real life and you point out the fact that you are a Roblox YouTuber, a lot of people aren't going to think, oh, hey, that's cool. A lot of people are going to straight up immediately assume, like, wait, isn't that the platform where there are a bunch of. Are you also yourself? From a realistic perspective, I've genuinely seen that.
It does happen to the big time Roblox YouTubers and to the community that knows about it. It does happen.
Yeah, but just because we're streaming and recording Roblox videos and stuff doesn't mean we're
literally
like we can't. I'm not going to say the word because apparently they keep doing the sound effects every time they say it. So I'm like,
they censor it.
The P word. I don't know.
The creeps. That's what I call them because it's the best way of calling it without having issues. But yeah, literally. It's stupid. This whole situation is stupid. They have poked the hornet's nest. And now now they're coming after them. That's what's happening, chat. This situation has escalated so bad.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, basically all games on Roblox are created by mainly like teens to adults kind of thing. It's like no little kids most of the time. It's like the only time a little kid makes like a game is like it's not exactly a good one for people to even go on at all kind of thing. It's like they don't have they're not smart enough for the programming and kind of things, for all the coding and stuff, for games to be like fun and popular and things. Like, it's mainly just adults and stuff that make the games here for them to be fun for people to go on.
Literally.
So it's like, if you're going to like ban adults at this point, it's like, what's going to happen to all the games? It's like, no, just get rid of the little kids. Just get rid of the little kids.
I mean, I wouldn't. Literally, either they have to get rid of the little kids here, or they have to heavily restrict what they can access, and they need to split it. They have to split up the adults and kids because they obviously can't moderate stuff properly.
You're saying there actually is an option for that. Like, they actually put in a thing for like put a Roblox setting for like 13 plus or like 18. Like, there's a setting in there where if you add that option into your account, it actually forbids you go to other specific games. But the thing is, like, you can always change that anytime you want. So it basically, you bypass it no matter what, even when you're a little kid going to games that you shouldn't be going to and things like.
How do you think they get onto those games? How do you think they get onto those games? People lie about their age.
Also lying about their age when they make an account and things. Like, literally, they can just bypass this shit. So, and also, it's either don't have little kids playing the game anymore, or just get rid of these creeps already and stop being all whatever about it and do your freaking job like you're supposed to.
Exactly.
That happened myself, and it's because of Roblox that this assumption is so generalized in the community. At the end of the day, this isn't just about Schlep. This is about what Roblox is showing us with their actions. They're not banning one creator, they're sending a message to every single person on this platform. If you expose what's really happening here, if you make us look bad, we will come after you. They would rather protect their own brand image than protect kids who actually play on their site. They would rather take down someone catching predators than deal with the predators themselves. And if that doesn't make your blood boil, I don't know what will. Because here's the reality. If Roblox can do this to someone like Schlep, who has video evidence, police cooperation, and a proven track record of helping to get predators arrested, then they can do it to anyone. Every Roblox YouTuber who's ever made a video calling out misconduct, every player who's ever spoken out about something dangerous happening in-game, you're now on notice. This platform's moderation system is already a disaster. Their catalog is full of items that aren't safe for kids, they've dragged their feet for years when it comes to banning known and they still haven't taken down people like Potamer or Nathrix, and yet they have the time and resources to draft a multi-page cease and desist letter for the guy trying to make Roblox safer. If Roblox doesn't take this whole situation as a wake-up call, then they will seriously regret this decision. People are already making assumptions that the Roblox CEO David Baszucki is some sort of just because of all of their recent behavior surrounding dating, vigilante banning, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. It's leading to the point where players are no longer trusting the game. This is obviously still an ongoing situation, so make sure to like the video, subscribe to help spread the word, turn on notifications because I will definitely be making more update videos on this because this is an insane situation and it definitely deserves to be called out. Roblox should not be getting any support right now.
Yeah, like, let's say, like, first ads.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, let's say, for example, like, how many countries or states do we have now, basically, that are blocking Roblox because of the creep situation?
There's like about 8 or 9 of them, might be close up to 10 at this point because they're following suit. Yeah.
And then we have another one that's coming up soon that's going to be blocking as well. It's like there's like so many people are going to be gone from Roblox now because of this situation. It's like that's going to give
over this situation, they have lost $12 billion in shares. That's how much money they've lost already over this situation.
So if Roblox doesn't want anything bad happening to them and they don't want to lose money, they need to just they need to take action and actually take care of the situation and get rid of these creeps and things. It's like this freaking, like, I swear, I wish I was working at Roblox right now so I can take care of this situation.
Carl, you don't want to be in that position. They are heavily being criticized right now. I think chat can agree you don't want to be in that.
Didn't somebody actually quit their job at Roblox because of this situation?
I don't think so, not that I know of. There's a lot of information, so let's hit the next video here. This guy has been covering stuff, and I mean covering stuff like crazy. It's just insane, the amount of stuff that has been happening.
It's been a few days since the situation with Schlep and Roblox threatening him with the lawsuit went public, and there have already been a ton of updates. First of all, thousands of creators along with major news outlets have started covering the story, and a lot of these videos are pulling in millions of views. The few who aren't covering it or outright refuse to are getting called out and exposed by the community. This video also goes into depth about Roblox's pathetic attempt to sweep this whole thing under the rug, from deleting thousands of pro shirts off the catalog to censoring posts speaking about this on the Roblox's official dev forums. I'll also be speaking about the fact that their chief safety officer sold over $800,000 worth of Roblox stock right before the legal threat happened, which many see as a direct response from Roblox. On top of that, I'll be going more in depth regarding the claims circulating on Twitter regarding Roblox's CEO David Baszucki, where people are claiming that he was on the Epstein list, which we'll be diving into later in the video because I found something that might suggest their connection. Before we get into everything, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch until the end because what I'm about to show you in this video is absolutely insane. The first major update to this whole situation is the absolute explosion of coverage it's gotten online. And when I say explosion, I genuinely mean it. This thing has gone everywhere. Massive YouTubers have already jumped in, such as Penguin Zero, also known as Moist Critical, Gideon, who's collaborated with Schlep in the past, Creekcraft, one of the biggest names in Roblox, and of course, Schlep's own original video on the situation have all already smashed over 1 million views in just a matter of a few days. And it's not just YouTubers. Major outlets are now picking up the story as well, such as Dexterio, Drama Alert, and Libs of TikTok. And from what I've just
Yeah.
been told, this is just the start. Even larger news outlets are planning on covering this very soon, based off of some posts that have been circulating on Twitter. On top of that, Roblox's own star creators like Cubink, Stake, and many others have started openly rebelling, with people like, for example, Cubink changing their username to Free Schlep. And the most insane part about that is that Roblox's brand new terms of services implies that supporting people like this could get you banned. So the fact that these creators are willing to risk their account just shows how serious the situation is and how strongly the community is pushing back. And it's not just the community. Supposedly, even law enforcement is weighing in. A post claimed to be from the Arkansas State Police are now calling for David Baszucki to step down as the Roblox CEO, citing failures in user safety, transparency, and public trust. Now, I can't confirm for a fact if this post is 100% legit.
Literally, we don't know. There hasn't been any update if this is 100% legit. But if this is, guys, this is huge. That the factor that law enforcement is literally going against Roblox here. This is huge. There hasn't been any updates of confirming on this. I've been hoping that they would have confirmed more, some sort of video evidence, something, but there hasn't been.
Legitimate? The fact that it's being shared and taken seriously
Yes.
at all just shows how deep the demand for change is getting. Now, as true as it is that everyone's talking about the situation, there's still some people and even news accounts who are completely refusing to touch it. One of the most popular examples is the Roblox Twitter news account, Bloxy News. They've been in a lot of drama lately for openly refusing to cover the Schlep situation. Now, obviously, it's up to anyone if they want to speak on something or not, but here's where it gets crazy. Bloxy News hasn't just been ignoring it, they've been banning people from their Twitter community for bringing it up. There have been multiple tweets made where people have been getting removed from the Bloxy News community simply for talking about the Schlep situation, and this isn't the first time something like this happened. Back during the Teddy drama, people were also getting silenced for raising concerns before Roblox took any action. And here's the most ironic part. Bloxy News was one of the first accounts to cover the Ruben Sim situation when he was being sued by Roblox over 4 years ago. Back then, it was fair game to report on Roblox's legal actions, but now when it's about Schlep, a creator who's been catching all of these creeps, suddenly it's off limits. Why? Some might be asking, why would they do this? There's a pretty likely explanation. Bloxy News is affiliated with Gilded, which is owned by Roblox, and if they start speaking out about anything on Roblox, especially something this big, it could easily impact their connection to Gilded. So instead of risking that partnership, they've chosen to keep quiet and silence anyone who tries to talk about it in their spaces. And this takes us directly to the larger issue here. Roblox themselves are actively trying to silence the situation.
Literally.
Roblox has been silencing people about this in multiple ways, and the first one is honestly insane. There are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of shirts being uploaded to Roblox in support of Schlep. These are harmful and they're not breaking any rules. They're just showing support for someone who's being unfairly targeted. But the crazy part is that a huge number of these shirts have been disappearing, completely wiped from the catalog. People on Twitter have been posting about it all day, complaining that their shirts were removed without any warning, and it's ridiculously easy to prove. Just search Schlep on the Roblox catalog, and a bunch of shirts that were there just hours ago completely wiped from existence, like Roblox is trying to pretend they never existed in the first place. And as bad as that is, this is only the start of how Roblox is silencing people who speak out about Schlep. Because when you look at the rest of what's actually been happening, it becomes painfully clear that this isn't just moderation, it's Roblox actively trying to bury this entire situation. Developers have started reporting that Roblox is actively censoring posts and discussions about the Schlep situation, even in spaces meant for developers. Roblox news accounts like RBXL News have already called this out. One clear example comes from the Roblox developer forum. A developer posted a thread calling for a dev strike, which basically is a protest against Roblox, and within hours the post was taken down. The official reason was for it being off topic, which is completely stupid. Roblox is pretending that a community-wide protest about their own platform somehow doesn't fit any forum category. All I will say is that when companies start censoring their own community for talking about and accountability, that's when you know they're not trying to protect safety, they're trying to protect themselves. Hey, so I'm just gonna quickly interrupt here. There's actually been a live update on the whole situation. So there was another news article that came out regarding the whole situation, and Roblox actually gave a quote. They said, "It is important to speak with the right sources to really understand how vigilante individuals and groups operate, such as sharing personal information, engaging in political conversations, lying about their ages, all that stuff, all while having a profit motive to evade detection instead of providing companies like ours with all the information to take the necessary action." And this is coming from an official Roblox representative. I do not even understand what is going through their minds.
Literally.
First of all, Schlep in his video and Gideon in his video perfectly went over how they report everything to not only Roblox, but to law enforcement. Additionally, them saying that they don't report to the proper channels is completely stupid because they're going straight to law enforcement. They're skipping the whole Roblox step and they're getting these arrested. So not only did Roblox just basically silence all the criticism they were getting on their dev forums and on their Roblox catalog, they just doubled down on possibly the worst take on the internet this year alone. Anyways, let's continue back with the rest of the video. And all this lines up perfectly with Roblox's obsession with protecting their public image and their corporate partnership. Remember, Roblox isn't just a game platform anymore. It hasn't been for years. It's a billion...
This is what it started out as, chat. That's what the value started out as. And they've already lost over $12 billion over this situation because of the refusal to act. And it's insane to watch this unfold. Because I know I'm not the only one watching this video who's watching my video, who is probably feeling just as strong about this situation. Because this is just not okay on any level.
Company tied into brands, investors, and marketing deals, allowing a public high-traffic space like the dev forum to fill up with posts about catching, lawsuits, and corporate negligence would be a PR nightmare for them. If all of this wasn't suspicious enough, here's where it gets from shady to downright sketchy. On August 8, 2025, Roblox's chief safety officer, Matthew Kaufman, sold over $800,000 worth of Roblox stock. This just so happens to be the exact same time Roblox was preparing to go after Schlep with that cease and desist letter. At first glance, it already looks bad. The head of safety cashing out right as Roblox is about to be slammed for threatening someone who catches. But then it gets worse. Ruben Sim pointed out that the sale was made a day before Schlep received the cease and desist email. It was executed on August 7th, and Schlep got the letter on the 8th. Even though the sale was part of a pre-scheduled plan going back to November 4th, 2024, the timing is just completely unreal. Think about it. The moment the sale goes through, Roblox drops one of the most controversial legal threats in their history, and as Ruben put it, it's almost like Kaufman was waiting for the stock sale to finalize before making such a risky and damaging move. And let's not forget, this isn't just some random Roblox employee. This is the chief safety officer, the person who's supposed to be responsible for protecting users, especially children, from the very kinds of Schlep was catching. So seeing him cash out right before the company takes legal action against someone protecting kids, that's not just bad optics, it's a PR disaster. Before we move forward, I quickly want to show you this screenshot that's been brought to my attention. It's allegedly from a child safety lawsuit against Roblox, and it contains a statement supposedly made by a former Roblox employee describing the company's approach to safety. It basically says that you have to choose between keeping players safe or keeping them on the platform, and that Roblox prioritizes growth and investor gratification over protecting kids. Whether you believe this alleged quote or not, it paints a very clear picture of how Roblox operates, and when you combine it with everything that's happening right now, the silencing, the censorship, and the legal threats against Schlep, it's not that hard to see a pattern. And speaking of patterns, this is where things take a much darker turn, because Roblox's own CEO, David Baszucki, has his name tied to Jeffrey Epstein. Before we get into David Baszucki, I need to set the stage with someone whose name keeps popping up in this story: Henry Kissinger. Henry was the US Secretary of State in the 1970s, infamous for greenlighting brutal foreign policy decisions. But here's the part most people don't know. In 1975, the State Department destroyed a massive client list tied to John Dean Norman, a man who ran a nationwide child ring. That list reportedly documented tens of thousands of clients, including public officials and influential figures. Years later, Henry's name also appears in Jeffrey Epstein's so-called Black Book. Now, to be crystal clear, a name appearing in the contact book does not by itself prove any crime, but that overlap is exactly why people keep drawing lines between these circles. So how exactly does this come back to Roblox? Henry had deep ties to the Paley Media Council, or Paley Center for Media, a high-powered divisive media network patched with top executives and public figures. And who else is listed as connected to the Paley Center? Roblox's CEO, David Baszucki. On paper, the Paley Council is a member club for media and tech leaders, but the roster includes people who aren't media in any normal sense. Former high-ranking government officials like James Baker and Robert Gates, for example. You also have Tony Blair, a former UK Prime Minister whose name shows up in Epstein's address book. Keep in mind that an Epstein accuser has said that she was forced to do the thing with a former Prime Minister. Then you have Jimmy Savile, one of the UK's most infamous whose decades of crimes are now public record, and Rupert Murdoch, a major media mogul who has been socially connected to Ghislaine Maxwell's family and is also listed in Epstein's contact book. Again, being in the same network doesn't automatically make someone guilty, but it does show how many high-profile, controversial, and interconnected figures move in the same circle of influence. Then, in 2023, P. Diddy was named a trustee of the council at the same time his own name was wrapped in serious allegations. That's the kind of company the council keeps. Here's why this matters for Roblox. David Baszucki's connection to the Paley Center places him him in the same elite network as multiple figures with Epstein ties. That doesn't prove any wrongdoings by David Baszucki, but it does make you look twice. And this isn't the only example of him moving in high power.
Let's say for yeah, literally. Take the disclosure seriously. It doesn't mean that he actually is what people are saying he is at all. But the connections are definitely there, and if it was fully revealed, it probably would ruin. If it was true and it was revealed, it would probably ruin his reputation and probably cause a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
But yeah, take this slightly with a grain of salt. It's slightly a conspiracy on this, but it's not wrong. The connections are there, the dots, the lines are connecting in some form. He's in the same category in some form on this, so keep this in the back of your mind, but unless there's further information on this, I would not try to use this as solid evidence. Definitely not.
Power circles. In 2024, he was invited to Donald Trump's presidential inauguration. Trump himself has been accused of having ties to Epstein and has been proven to have spoken with him multiple times. So when you put it all together, you've got the CEO of Roblox rubbing shoulders with world leaders, billionaires, and media moguls, many of whom are connected to some of the most disturbing situations in the last few decades. When you pair all of that with Roblox's current behavior of silencing creators, threatening Schlep, deleting support shirts, censoring dev forum posts, it absolutely raises questions about priorities. Is Roblox laser focused on optics and investor comfort over child safety? Because that's exactly how it looks. And here's what really seals it: only address Schlep's allegations in a private cease and desist, not in a public statement where they could be challenged on the facts. Instead, they hid behind a broad vigilante group narrative, letting their PR team doing the talking while they quietly tried to bury the story. Meanwhile, their so-called proper reporting channels have failed time and time again. Schlep has proved he has used them, and the timeline speaks for itself. Schlep gets instant account wipes, legal threats, and corporate statement. Known like Potimer, for example, or Nathrix, multiple years before they're banned, if they even get banned at all. Now they're deleting shirts, censoring posts, and wiping dev forum threads. That's not a coincidence, that's simply fear. If Roblox truly believed they were in the right, they wouldn't have to silence their own community. Literally. At the end of the day, this isn't just about protecting kids, this is about Roblox protecting their own image, and the fact that they'd rather threaten a guy catching rather than the themselves tells you everything that you need to know. After explaining what I just did, there's a pretty high chance that I'll be the next person who gets a cease and desist for pointing out this extremely alarming connection. So please like the video, subscribe, and share it everywhere you can so this information gets out to as many people as possible. If anyone has any questions, I'll be more than glad to answer a few in my Discord server or in the comments below. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.
But that was...
So... Okay, hold on. So wait, are we going to get in trouble just because we're making this video? Because that's just dumb.
Technically, yes, we could. We're making this
stupid.
Public because of their new enforcement and their new thing. But because we're doing this off-platform, we're not touching Roblox throughout this whole video, guys. We're off-platform. Honestly, they would be in the wrong if they tried to do anything. Because at this point, there are so many YouTubers covering this story, they can't just go and either ban them or send a cease and desist letter to thousands of people. That's just craziness.
Probably one of the videos that we're going to show will be, if you even say the person's name in any games or whatever, you will get warning pop-ups on your screen.
This should be the next one,
You want? Yeah. Okay, you want to show that?
We're going to do this. Yeah, it's this one. It should be this one, because that's when that started happening. Right here.
I can't believe Roblox has stooped to a new low. There have been massive updates in the Schlep versus Roblox situation. For example, Creecraft has actually stepped in, helping Schlep speak directly to a United States representative who's been dealing with the Epstein case being covered up. The government of Qatar has outright banned Roblox. Roblox is now openly banning people for protesting in support of Schlep, and I'm one of those people. And now, in perhaps one of the most disgusting twists yet, Roblox has openly compared Schlep to a... In this video, I go over everything new that's happened in just the last 24
Yeah.
hours. Before we get into everything, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend, because this proves Roblox isn't just silencing people, they're watching what you say, and they're ready to crush anyone who speaks up. Let's
Literally.
begin with what started happening after Schlep's ban. Roblox didn't just stop with him, they've been in an all-out crusade to silence anyone from even mentioning his name. I've personally experienced mass warnings, chat restrictions, and even
here it
witness
is.
game takedown,
Yes.
all because people dared to say 2 words: free Schlep. This is coming right after Roblox began taking down shirts that were in protest of Schlep's ban, and taking down Roblox dev forum posts that were calling for a dev strike. In my own testing, I typed free Schlep in a Roblox game with no swearing, no threats, nothing else, and within minutes, I got hit with an official moderation warning. There was no spam, and this wasn't even harassment, it was literally just me showing support in a free Schlep game. That's all it took for Roblox to step in and threaten to suspend my chat privileges. And here's the clip of that. So what you are seeing on screen right now is footage of me testing if I would get banned for supporting Schlep in game. After saying it a couple times, I first got a warning saying the things I was saying was against terms of services. Then, after saying it a couple more times, I had it pop up on my screen saying if you continue saying this, you'll get suspended from speaking again. After that, I got a ban from speaking for 6 minutes, then it was 10 minutes, and then in another recording it was 20 minutes. Anyways, I ended up trying to see if it would actually ban me from the platform, even if for a set amount of time, but no, the most I was able to get to, text bans up to about an hour. And it doesn't even end there. Community-made games showing support for Schleps are also being deleted in real time. There was a game literally
Hold on,
called...
he said he saw something on the corner chat. Where is that? Hold on.
Also being deleted in real time. There was a game literally called...
Hold on.
For Schleps are also being deleted. Most I was able to get to, text bans up to about...
What are you doing?
The recording where I got hour-long ban got corrupted, but by all means, you guys are able to test. Yeah, I would. You guys want to?
I'm not even gonna bother testing it or whatsoever. I'm not
If
even.
you guys want to attempt this, go for it. But they're getting more serious about this. You could get an actual temporary ban on your account. So please
like,
be
here's
careful.
the thing. Here's the thing. You do like in their rules originally, and hopefully they still have it. Otherwise, it's stupid. They give you 3 warnings, and then if you like kept going, they would just ban your account. Now, if they change that, then that's just stupid because that goes against their.
It goes against. It goes against. Yeah, it's.
Which means we can sue you. So Roblox.
An hour. And it doesn't even end there. Community-made games showing support for Schleps
Yes,
are also
this
being
is
deleted in real
craziness
time.
here.
There was a game literally called Free Schlep Raids, taken down instantly while people were playing it. You can see a clip and it goes from fully playable to this experience is currently under review in just seconds.
Watch this. This is insane.
Yep.
Insane.
Also, just for some extra context, the game where I originally recorded the experiment actually got taken down just a few hours later. I've also seen images being spread of people claiming they've been banned for saying free Schlep, but I personally haven't been banned myself yet, so I can't say with 100% certainty that it happened, but it's clear that Roblox is taking aggressive steps to shut down the whole movement. After the mass takedowns and warnings, the situation caught the attention of one of the biggest names in the Roblox community, Creekcraft, and this is where things took a huge political turn. Creekcraft revealed that Congressman Rokana's office reached out to both him and Schlep directly.
This, if you guys haven't done so already, go sign this. Go sign this petition. We need to put pressure on Roblox. We need to show them that this is not okay. What they are doing is not okay. They need to understand that the Roblox community, but not just Roblox, that anyone who is willing to put profit over children's safety, there is consequences.
Yeah, pretty much give me that link so I can like put it into the description so people can like
I will, yeah. I'll put the link in myself.
Okay.
But chat.
Well,
go to this. After the video, go to this.
I mean, I'm going to be uploading the video here.
I know. But go to this. You want to go to this and I need you. Please sign this. Sign this so we can get Roblox to fix these issues one way or another, because this is enough is enough. It really is.
Falsely to discuss Roblox's ongoing child safety failures and broken moderation systems. Together, they provided Rokana's team with concrete examples of Roblox's policy failures, including games like bathroom simulators spilling through moderation while catchers get banned. Then, Congressman Kana himself issued a public statement, and in his own words, this wasn't just talk for publicity points either.
There is a growing issue in our country with Roblox, an online gaming platform, and the of children. Roblox is simply not doing enough to protect our kids, to inform parents, and to go after child. As you know, I have been leading the fight for the full release of the Epstein files. I believe in transparency, and I believe in protecting our children. Today, I'm calling on people to sign a petition. Let's get to 1 million signatures by Friday to push Roblox to do more to protect our children and to prosecute. We need to keep our kids safe online.
Rokana launched a public petition aimed at forcing Roblox to reevaluate their moderation and safety policies. He wants 1 million signatures by Friday to send a clear message. This isn't going away until Roblox changes how it operates. The pinned comment of this video will have a direct link to Rokana's petition so you can take action and help make that change. Before you head over there, let's talk about Roblox's new response, because instead of owning up to their own failures, their new public statement tries to rewrite the narrative entirely. First off, Roblox doesn't just criticize Schlep's methods, they outright compare him to the very he's been catching. In their own post, they accuse him of impersonating minors and mimicking inappropriate behavior. What they fail to mention is that these weren't real minors, and this wasn't inappropriate in the way they're implying. These were decoy accounts, deliberately set up to lure in and expose. It's the exact same tactic used by law enforcement in legitimate sting operations. They intentionally frame it to sound sinister, as if Schlep himself was a danger, when in reality he was filling the gaps left by Roblox's own broken safety systems. And this is where Roblox's spin becomes even more insulting. They push the narrative that vigilantes like Schlep are somehow a larger problem than the themselves. Their big reason was that moving conversations off platform bypassed Roblox's safety tools. Here's the problem: those tools do not work at all. Reports get buried for weeks, months, sometimes even years. Stay active in games, chatting with children, like I said earlier, for years before Roblox acts, if they act at all. But the moment someone like Schlep publicly exposes the platform and embarrasses them, they're gone within hours. Roblox moves faster to silence catchers than to remove the threats that they're warning about. Then comes what I like to call the accountability punchline. Roblox brags about their trusted flagger program, claiming that they work with reputable organizations to fast-track serious criminal reports. Sounds great until you realize who they don't let in. Schlep, someone who has single-handedly removed more from Roblox than their own moderation team has admitted to take down serious offenders. But here's the reality: has been asking for over a year for a direct line to report cases. Not once did Roblox respond. They had a chance to turn his work into an official, powerful tool for community safety, and instead they chose to destroy his ability to operate. They could have easily partnered with one of the most effective hunters on the platform and worked together to keep kids safe. Instead, they painted him as a criminal, banned him, and tried to just basically erase him from history. This isn't about safety, it's about control. It's about them silencing the people who make Roblox look bad, even if those same people are doing the work Roblox refuses to. Before moving on, I also feel like it's necessary to include this clip where Creekcraft called out Roblox's broken moderation system, and honestly, the footage speaks for itself.
It does.
Okay, so I've just made a fresh account, brand new Roblox account. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna join Meep City, and I just want to see how long it takes until I see something inappropriate in the game. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and join on in. This is a fresh account. All right, never played on it before, and yep, there's a
this is a Roblox game that has been reported countless times by creators. Creekcraft reported it, Schlep called it out, Green Lego Cats made hundreds of videos on it and somehow got hate for doing so. But no matter how you spin it, this clip proves that Roblox is not safe for kids. It took Creekcraft 4 seconds to find in a Roblox game. Now, I've got to talk about John Shadletsky's take on all of this. For those who don't know, Shadletsky was one of the Roblox's earliest employees, the 4th engineer they ever hired, and for the most part, he's usually a pretty cool and reasonable guy. But his comments on the Schlep situation are easily one of the worst takes I've seen so far. Instead of acknowledging the cease and desist letter, which literally spells out Roblox's accusations against Schlep, he doubled down by saying that people only know 10% of the details. Then, when someone provided the actual letter, he just completely ignored it. That's the kind of response that feels less like critical thinking and more like brushing off an uncomfortable truth. And unfortunately, it fits a pattern we've seen from Roblox leadership before. And that brings me to something even more insane. This isn't the first time that someone at the top of Roblox, including its CEO, has shown a disturbing stance on inappropriate content. Years ago, Roblox's own CEO was recorded casually discussing the idea of adding into Roblox. You didn't hear me wrong there. I said on a platform primarily used by children.
Do you think more mature things like will ever be allowed on Roblox?
What I would say is we would lead first and foremost with safety and civility, and then second with mirroring what happens in the physical world.
Lies.
And so I would never rule it out. I would say
really
getting to that kind of stuff probably isn't in the short-term future. Got us.
This clip isn't just some ancient or out-of-context line. It shows that the culture at top of Roblox has long been dangerously casual about these issues. So when Roblox today decides to go after people like Schlep, instead of cleaning up its own platform, it's not coming out of nowhere. This mindset has been there for years, and that's exactly why this problem isn't going away until the people in charge change the way they operate. This whole situation isn't just about Schlep anymore, it's about what Roblox is willing to do to silence the people exposing the real dangers on their platform, while completely ignoring the causing those dangers in the first place. I mean, there's a pretty clear pattern of what's going on right now. From banning players for simply saying free Schlep, to pumping out a press release that paints catchers as a villain, to a history of leadership making disturbing comments about inappropriate content. There's a very clear pattern here. Before I end off this video, please go watch my last video where I lay out the whole situation with Roblox's CEO connection to high-profile Epstein-linked figures, because that whole thing matters and brings a lot of context to what people are saying, such as, oh my god, David Baszucki was on Jeffrey Epstein's island. Because that whole situation brings a huge brand new perspective on the whole situation. And obviously, if you haven't already, like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and share it with a friend so we could keep this story alive and make it impossible for Roblox to sweep this whole thing under the rug.
Literally. They are not sweeping this underneath the rug. They are not. Like,
so basically don't mention his name in games. Probably don't even mention his name if you're doing like a report thing on somebody trying to do something bad. Like, don't mention his name in the report saying like the person was right, get rid of these people that are doing bad things. Like, it's like,
yeah, it's not safe to do that unless
heck, who knows what's happening to the people that are uploading like shirts and stuff about the guy. And,
we don't know. Yeah. It's just really messed up that Roblox would silence their own community instead of admitting that they're wrong. They'd rather care about money. Like, it's the reoccurring thing we keep saying throughout this video, but there's a reason for it. A big reason. And it's just not okay. At all. Now, this video gets crazy. This really shows how far this situation
I can't believe how fast the Schlep vs Roblox situation is escalating, because what's come out recently is absolutely insane. Star creators are dropping out one after another, including Creekcraft, who's basically the face of Roblox YouTube. On top of that, Schlep is officially lawyering up, teaming up with a massive law firm to take on Roblox and
I'm gonna update on this. They're teaming up with two massive law firms that have previously have actually taken action and won against other big companies like Roblox.
Okay.
So there's two of them, and it's insane to think that these two law firms, big time law firms, he's teaming up with. It really shows how insane this whole situation basically escalated. And how it's even escalating further at this point.
Expose them from the inside out. On top of that, the Attorney General of Louisiana filed a full-on lawsuit against Roblox, and that's still not everything. Before we get into the whole situation though, make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and share the video with a friend to make sure all of this information is spread to as many people as possible. Now, let's begin with what's happening with the Roblox creators. One of the biggest results in the entire Schlep vs Roblox situation is that star creators, the literal faces of Roblox YouTube, are now walking away from the platform. And it's not just anyone, the guy who's basically the whole face of Roblox content. Creekcraft posted a video nearly 30 minutes long announcing that he's officially leaving the Roblox Star program, and you can tell that it wasn't an easy decision for him. This is someone who's built his entire career, his channel, and even his home off of Roblox, and now he's saying enough is enough. Now, I usually don't use clips very often in my videos, but I can't just leave this out. This clip shows just how seriously Roblox's recent decisions are impacting him.
I have grown up on this platform, okay? I have grown up on this platform. I'm actually getting emotional, dude. Oh my God. My career is because of this platform. I have a job because of this platform. I have a house because of this platform. I have a fan base because of this platform. And it frustrates me that, like, this is where we're at. Nobody at Roblox listens to us. And I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
In that clip, you can hear the frustration. He calls Roblox's comparison of Schlep to tone deaf and points out exactly why it's so wrong. Roblox has given more second chances to people running condo games than they have to someone actually getting arrested. Minecraft has actually reported unsafe games such as Meep City or Public Shower Simulator, and nothing changes. He's even confirmed that Schlep brought them binders full of evidence and they've still ignored it all. And Minecraft isn't alone in leaving the Roblox Star program. Other creators like Nixter V, Cubing, Nightfox, and a bunch more are either...
This, as of what I know right now, there is about 7 star creators who have left the program, including the ones that have already been named in this video. 7 star creators. 7, dude. That is showing, and all these guys have over 1 million subscribers, and they are saying enough is enough. These are big time people. Maybe some of you grew up watching. And they're saying enough is enough.
Leaving the program or refusing to attend Roblox events and protests. On top of that, after consulting some people in private, I was actually told that a lot of people are considering leaving right now with subscriber counts in the millions. This is a mass exodus from people who've been loyal to the platform for years. These creators are making it very clear. Roblox's actions, or rather their inaction, have made it impossible to keep supporting them without damaging their own reputations. As I've said before in other videos,
you know what I mean? Every time I talk to another YouTuber about Roblox, it's the same thing. Oh my God, Roblox is that one game that has the problem with the right? It's the one game that has that wants to add dating and everyone's a kid, right? Like, you've got Moist Critical talking about it on YouTube. Like, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. It's like it makes me look bad. It makes all my friends look bad. It makes Roblox look bad. It makes me not want to even tell people, hey, I'm a Roblox YouTuber. Because the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, oh my God, they're not doing a great, like, this is that one platform that wants that dating to the kids. They're not doing a great job with it, It's like,
basically, if you're a Roblox YouTuber, people immediately assume that you're a and only Roblox is to blame for that. Now, aside from the huge exodus from all the star creators, there have also been massive updates to the Schlep lawsuit situation itself, as instead of being a sitting goose and allowing Roblox to silence him with legal threats, Schlep has officially fired back at Roblox with a public response, and this time, he's bringing the heavy hitters with him. He's now partnered with 2 massive law firms, the names are currently on screen because I can't pronounce any of them, both known for winning massive corporate accountability cases. Between them, they've recovered billions for victims of fought against some of the biggest institutions in the country and pushed real policy changes to protect survivors. The legal firepower isn't all he's bringing to the table. Schlep has also confirmed that he's teaming up with none other than Chris Hansen to produce a professional, in-depth documentary investigating Roblox's problem. And keep in mind, this isn't going to be just another YouTube video. This is a full-scale expose aimed at a mainstream audience with the kind of reach and credibility that Roblox can't just brush off as internet drama. Schlep's legal team has made it clear that his fight isn't just about reversing his ban, it's also about forcing Roblox to answer for years of negligence. Schlep went on record about his own experience as a victim when he was just 12 by a Roblox developer who had official merchandise sold nationwide and direct contracts with the company. Schlep's mother reached out for help when Schlep was hospitalized after an unfortunate attempt, but Roblox completely ignored her until she threatened legal action, and even then they tried to shift the blame, claiming it happened on a completely different platform, despite the being someone Roblox paid, promoted, and showcased at events. That same developer continued to make money and enjoy Roblox's support for years before finally being banned, and only because another victim came forward. Now, Schlep's investigative work has led to 6 confirmed arrests of alleged who were first contacted on Roblox, but instead of seeing that as a reason to work with him, Roblox is framing him as the problem, banning him under vague vigilante group rules, and hitting him with legal threats under the Computer Fraud Act. The same exact playbook they used against Ruben Sim. Something worth mentioning, something that I actually mentioned in my previous video, is that in Roblox's most recent response, they openly said that vigilantes are worse than while referring to Schlep. That statement is insane all on its own, and I'm genuinely surprised I don't see more people talking about that. And here's the hypocrisy. Roblox claims the reason they target people like Schlep is because conversations are moved to another platform, supposedly bypassing their safety tools. But if they're so against it, why do they have built-in features to promote those very same platforms on your Roblox profile or group page? It's like they want the traffic off-site when it benefits them, but punish you for it the second it makes them look bad. And now, they've picked the wrong person to try that on. Schlep isn't just going to vanish quietly. He's taking this whole fight to court, to the press, and to an audience far bigger than Roblox's own player base. Which leads us to our next major development. The Louisiana Attorney General, Liz Muriel, has officially filed a child protection lawsuit against Roblox. This isn't just a parent complaint or a clickbait headline. This is the highest legal authority in the state, accusing Roblox of enabling some of the worst crimes imaginable. According to the filing, Roblox has and continues to facilitate the distribution of material and the of Louisiana's children. The lawsuit claims Roblox knowingly and intentionally fails to put basic safety controls in place to protect kids, and even fails to warn parents and children about the dangers on their platform. The Attorney General didn't hold back either, saying things like, due to Roblox's lack of safety protocols, it endangers the safety of the children of Louisiana. Roblox is overrun with harmful conduct and child because it prioritizes user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. Every parent should be aware of the clear and present danger posed to their children by Roblox so they can prevent the unthinkable from ever happening in their own home. And the examples they give are completely crazy. The lawsuit points to games like Escape to Epstein Island, ironic if you saw one of my other videos, Diddy Party, and Public Bathroom Simulator Vibe, all hosted on Roblox, which have contained sexually content, including simulated child gang. It highlights that Roblox has allowed these types of experiences to be created, distributed, and accessed by minors with little to no meaningful moderation. It also cites that a group of over 3,300 members openly trading material and soliciting acts from minors. And it doesn't stop there. The filing brings up a recent arrest in Livingston Parish, Louisiana, where a suspect actively using Roblox at the time was found in possession of material and had voice-altering tech designed to mimic the voice of a young girl for the purpose of luring in a minor.
Are you a Roblox fanatic? Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn.
The Attorney General says Roblox is in direct violation of Louisiana law and is seeking to permanently ban them from making false claims about their safety features, force them to pay restitution and damages, and hit them with every civil penalty possible. The lawsuit also specifically calls out Roblox for having zero minimum age requirements, no real age verification, and no parental consent checks, meaning can pose as children can lie about their age to bypass restrictions, and Roblox knowingly allows it because keeping those accounts active is much more profitable. Muriel's office also posted these allegations publicly, showing screenshots of these disturbing games and experiences to make it clear that this isn't speculation. It's evidence they believe proves Roblox has created, curated, and perpetuated an environment where can thrive, unite, hunt, and victimize kids. Now, as a result of this lawsuit, I recently also came across about articles out of Indonesia that show Roblox's problems aren't just being noticed in the US, they're actually being called out globally, and this comes right after Roblox was banned in Qatar following the Schlep situation. On August 14, 2025, Indonesia's Minister of Communication and Digital, someone named Hafid, met with Roblox's Asia-Pacific representatives to address growing concerns about child protection on the platform. She's demanding Roblox make serious changes such as restricting user communication for children, filtering out inappropriate content, and making parental controls clearer and actually effective. Meltia Hafid said that these improvements are essential to ensure Indonesian children are protected from harmful content and interactions on Roblox. And here's the thing, Roblox has been officially registered in Indonesia since 2022 as an electronic system provider, which means it's supposed to set an example for safe and productive online spaces. But right now, the government is warning them to fix their system within the next 1 to 2 months, or they could be looking at a potential ban in the country. It's not just the communication minister raising red flags either. Indonesia's Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, Abdul Muti, has also criticized Roblox not only for the dangerous content, but for its impact on children's behavior. He pointed out that the game is filled with violence, which makes kids more emotional and even affects their ability to tell the difference between fiction and reality. So when you take a step back, it's clear this isn't some isolated problem. Roblox is now being called out, restricted, or outright banned by governments across the world. From the Louisiana lawsuit to the Qatar ban, and now the Indonesia putting them on a 2-month countdown, the pressure is coming from every direction, and if Roblox doesn't clean up its act fast, more and more countries are going to follow suit. This is important because you have to keep in mind a huge chunk of Roblox's player base are from Indonesia. I mean, we've seen how Indonesian children were jumping on to grow a garden, leading it to have a live player count of about 33 million just last week. Before I end this video off, I strongly believe people should not let this situation slow down, and we need to keep pushing out the whole truth about this situation. Everything that's happened so far is triggering so much stuff around the world that might actually result in a positive change for Roblox. If you're still watching this video, please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to share this with a friend and comment #FreeSchlep if you want to help this video do better and push the story to more people. The situation has so many updates that I'm probably going to be doing another video about this tomorrow. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.
This is what I mean, chat. It is getting bad. This guy does a really good job of explaining generally what's going on. He's covering just basically everything that's happening.
Yeah, he also mentioned about the thing that I talked about too.
Yeah. Where do you think I have... The one thing he hasn't talked about, even in the most recent one, is Roblox losing multiple billions of dollars and just losing that yet. He hasn't, like, honestly reported on that yet, but it is true. It is happening. I've seen it on multiple different people at this point. Multiple different shorts. It is happening, and it's... Ooh, it's bad. And I mean bad. This is the one here.
Introducing the 2nd generation Blink Video Doorbell, designed to give you complete peace of mind no...
This right here. This is basically
the Schlep vs Roblox situation has been spiraling out of control, and in just the last 10 hours since my last video, a ton has happened. Chris Hansen has officially come out of retirement to support Schlep. There have been major updates to the Louisiana lawsuit against Roblox. Roblox has released an official response to the lawsuit, along with a brand new video that honestly feels like damage control and possibly even AI generated, and that's still not even scratching the surface. Because just a few minutes before making this video, I was informed that Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer on Roblox, was caught in Roblox condo games. The irony is genuinely insane. Before I get into all of that, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment #FreeSchlep to help spread awareness about this entire situation. Because in this video, we'll be going over everything. First, let's speak about Schlep, who has just made his biggest move yet against Roblox. As I pointed out in my last video, Schlep, now backed by 2 major law firms, sent Roblox a legal letter exposing them for running an unlawful campaign to silence him for posing rampant on their platform. The letter speaks about real cases from children as young as 8 years old being to survivors now suing Roblox for knowingly failing to protect kids while marketing the game as safe. It even points out that Schlep's investigations have led to multiple arrests, yet Roblox's response was to ban him and threaten him with legal action. I know I mentioned this in the last video, but Chris Hansen, the iconic To Catch a host, has officially come out of retirement to join the fight, confirming his team is all over the Roblox story with top lawyers, multiple lawsuits, and one of the most famous hunters in the world now involved.
You may have heard that my streaming crime network, True Blue, and I are investigating the exploitation of children on the popular gaming platform Roblox. Well, it's absolutely true, and we're deep into it. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators and victims of this horrible activity. And we have some collaborators, some people who've been working in this space, including Schlep, who have committed to help us in this endeavor. Will Roblox actually say anything about it? Will it make any changes? We're going to do our best to hold them accountable. Stay tuned. We're working hard on this project.
You go, dude.
This situation has gone far beyond just normal YouTube drama. Roblox is now facing pressure from every direction, and it's only getting bigger. Now, there's also been a quick but important update from Louisiana regarding their lawsuit against Roblox. The Louisiana Attorney's General Office released a short but hard-hitting video directly addressing the case, laying out the accusations against Roblox and urging the public to pay attention to what they call Roblox's complete failure to protect children. The video summarizes the core points from the lawsuit, showing that Roblox is allegedly facilitating the distribution of material, failing to put in place basic safety controls, and allowing to operate on the platform with little to no resistance. He also doubled down on the claim that Roblox knowingly prioritizes profit and user growth over the safety of minors, using examples like games, groups, and recent criminal cases tied to Roblox. The tone of the video is very direct and clearly meant to rally public support and pressure Roblox into action, and surprisingly, they actually did respond to it.
So they've chosen profits over child safety. It's basically open season on this app. For this reason and all of the others that we've talked about today, Roblox is violating Louisiana law. And that's why we filed this lawsuit.
I'll get into their official statement in a moment, but the fact that the Attorney General followed up with the public post on Twitter saying fix it or shut it down shows just how serious this is getting. Before we get into Roblox's official response to the Louisiana lawsuit, I want to point out another statement they released earlier in the day because it deserves to be called out. The earlier press release is quite frankly a masterclass in corporate deflection. On the surface, it's wrapped in polished PR language and about innovation in safety tools, industry-leading stances, and deep partnerships with law enforcement, but if you actually pay attention to what's being said, it's more about preserving Roblox's public image than acknowledging any real accountability. They keep repeating about how much they care about safety, but most of their examples are features that either existed years ago or are vague enough to mean nothing concrete. For example, over 40 new features without detailing how many of those actually address the core issues in the lawsuit. And when they talk about things like age estimation technology or parental controls, they frame it as if these measures are foolproof without admitting how easily they've been bypassed in the past. The section about rigorous safety features is also completely misleading. They proudly state that 64% of their users are over 13 now, but instead of that being a reason to tighten up age-based protections, they use it to imply that Roblox is less of a kid platform now, almost as if to downplay their responsibility to younger users. And while they brag about reporting content to NCMEC, they leave it about how much content slips through moderation every single day, sometimes staying up for hours or even days despite user reports. Some things even stay up for months or years, as we've seen with games in the past like Bathroom Simulator or Meep City, which is ironic that I say that because we'll go into a whole new thing later on in the video. This entire response reads like Roblox is trying to bury the problem under walls of jargon, pointing at AI tools, blog posts, and collaborative initiatives while avoiding the hard.
Now, pause here. How has AI so far been helpful? I'm sorry, I'm against AI. I know I'm not the only person here.
I would say AI is only helpful when you're like doing Google search and stuff, but on games, I would say no.
No, yeah, it's not. It's not even fully helpful in Google search. It's not always correct. You have to go double check stuff on where they found it from, because it could be fake. So it comes down to the factor AI is not polished enough to be used as something that can protect children, that can moderate a platform. So why are you guys using it if it's not ready? Like, answer me that question, guys. Literally, that's what I'm pointing out on the factor that why is there not? So why are you not using actual people? AI costs more to run. Why are you not using people? Like, are you guys stupid? Like, come on now. It's been proven time and time again that AI just cannot be trusted currently. And I honestly, Carl, you've seen what I mean. You've heard the rumors, right? About stuff that's happened. Experiments gone wrong. It's literally happening all around us. AI generated videos, like, it's getting harder to tell the difference between the two. That is scary, guys. Very scary. Like, honestly, we're getting so close to the early 2000s movies, it's insane. And it's like, okay, I'm all for AI for the most part. AI, honestly, I think if it's used properly, it's great. But there's so many problems with it still. It just cannot be utilized as a chat, something to filter chats or monitor what's happening on there. You have to train the AI. It's like a human being. You have to teach them. If you don't teach them and you just put strings of code into it, how is it going to work properly? Do you get where I'm coming from, Kuro?
In a way, yeah.
How is it going to work properly? Strings of code only get you so far. Like, literally, if the AI is going to learn from what the norm is technically on the platform, and then it's just going to go based off of that and what the information it has. Which is why the moderating chat is just so trash right now. Right, Kuro?
Yeah.
Literally why it's so trash right now. Hell, I even know about companies who have backed out of using AI and went back to human beings because you can't trust it right now. It is not polished enough to be trusted. That is literally, I just wanted to say that because that really needed to be said.
Truth. These systems still fail constantly, and the lawsuit exists precisely because families, and even state officials no longer trust Roblox to protect its own community. If anything, this earlier statement feels like it's a preemptive shield laying down a PR smokescreen, so when the lawsuit heats up, they can say, look, we already addressed this. But the talking points aren't ever going to change, and safety slogans are not safety. It's about time Roblox begins to understand that. Now let's get into Roblox's official dev form response regarding the lawsuit posted by none other than Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer who, let's not forget, dumped $800,000 worth of his stock just hours before the company banned Schlep. That alone sets the tone for this whole thing. A calculated PR maneuver disguised as a safety update. On paper, Kaufman's post is stuffed with corporate buzzwords like advanced detection, expanded engagement channels, and clarifying policies, but scratch past the surface and it's the same old Roblox strategy. Minimize the problem, promise vague tech fixes, and give the illusion of reform without actually addressing the systematic issues. Right from the start, Kaufman tries to frame the platform's safety issues as coming from a small minority of interactions. That's a blatant understatement. Anyone who's been paying attention knows the content isn't a rare occurrence. It's persistent, widespread, and something Roblox has been called out for repeatedly. Downplaying the scale isn't just misleading, it's dangerous because it sends the message that the company still doesn't take the scope of the problem seriously. One of the biggest points of hypocrisy in Kaufman's statement is their new 17+ ID verified rule for private spaces, nightclubs, and bathrooms. Roblox is acting like this is some kind of groundbreaking safety reform.
What I'm commenting on this, 17-year-olds are not adults. Not legally, they're legally still minors. This verification thing, 17+, for all this stuff, is not okay. Creekcraft has also commented on this, and that literally he's on the side of either take down the games, like just fucking excuse my language, just take them down. Stop beating around the bush and take them down. And I am on his side on this. Take them down. There is no reason to keep the public bathroom games up. Why do we need them up? It's literally not appropriate for kids.
That or anything that's indecent or whatever that shouldn't even be on the Roblox.
Yeah, like why are they trying to defend Meep City and the public bathroom games so much? And even the public, even like the private bathroom, the private bedrooms, all that type of stuff. Why are they defending it? Why are they not taking it down?
I know you want to say the bathroom stuff a lot, but I mean, there's also others besides that.
I know. There is others. That's why I called out Meep City, because once again, they are refusing to take it down. They're refusing to completely remove it because it needs to be removed. It is not safe at all. Like, guys, this is an ongoing issue that is literally blowing up in their face. And honestly, I am pretty well sick and tired of it, and I'm making my stand. Kuro, we're making our stand here and now that this is enough and is enough. If enough of us stand up and say no, being backed by the factor that we also have government people backing us, and also having, like, there's government people backing this thing and trying to force Robux into a corner. Not to mention all the YouTubers covering this. It's only a matter of time until this hits the news, guys. And I mean the mainstream news. Not YouTube, not TikTok, not even Instagram news. I mean Cairo 7. I mean Fox News. It is that close to hitting it. I'm even speculating that there's multiple other...
I mean, basically, we showed a video where they showed people doing news and stuff talking about it already. So who knows what other news is talking about it by now.
I don't know. Yeah, this video right now we're watching was 16 hours ago. 16 hours ago. This is fresh. Brand, like, literally there's going to be another one tomorrow. Like I said, I would really highly recommend sitting down and keeping up with this guy. He really is on top of what's happening, and it's insane to just watch this whole thing unfold. Now back to what he's saying.
But even if we take their reasoning at face value, the federal age of consent in the United States is 18, not 17. 17-year-olds are still legally minors. That means Roblox is openly admitting that these environments that they themselves say are high risk for or behavior will remain accessible to minors. This is not protection, it's negligence dressed up as a policy reform. If a space is dangerous enough for it to be locked behind an ID wall, it's dangerous enough to remove entirely. The idea that you can make a bathroom roleplay game or nightclub simulation safe by letting 17-year-olds in it is completely absurd. All Roblox is doing here is drawing an arbitrary line that still leaves minors exposed to the very content they claim to be cracking down on. Even Creekcraft has publicly called out how ridiculous this is. In his words, making them 17 plus doesn't solve the issue. 17-year-olds are still minors. Holy shit, just ban the damn games. Nobody wants to see games
That's
on
what
the
I'm
platform.
talking about.
When your own creators are telling you to stop defending these experiences and just remove them entirely, that says everything about how out of touch you are with your own community. The violative scene detection system sounds impressive until you realize it's reactive, not preventative. It's built to shut down inappropriate servers after the violations occur, meaning that kids are still exposed to it in real time. It also does nothing to stop bad actors from immediately migrating to other games or disguising the same behavior in new ways. This is a whack-a-mole approach that prioritizes optics over the actual protection. Kaufman also makes a big deal about clarifying their stance on implied sexual content, which is basically an admission that Roblox has tolerated huge amounts of sexual material up until now, as long as it wasn't explicit with their broken filters. They're not introducing a new standard here. They're just finally writing down the rules that should have been enforced years ago. Then there's also the so-called Community Safety Council. It's a textbook corporate move. Create a panel of hand-picked creators, call it the listening to the community, and then only use the feedback that doesn't interfere with existing monetization strategies. This is not empowerment at all. It's basically just damage control. Ultimately, Kaufman's post reads like it was drafted with lawsuits and headlines in mind, not children's safety. If Roblox actually wanted to fix these problems, they'd be talking about hiring far more human moderators, implementing real age verification that can't be bypassed, and shutting down exploitative experiences before they go viral, not scrambling to look proactive after a PR disaster. Right now, this is less about keeping kids safe and more about keeping Roblox's image intact while the lawsuits pile up. Now, before we continue into the video that they made, I feel like it's important to point out that Roblox stock has fallen by about 10% since this whole situation has started. And that 10% is most likely billions of dollars, which is why they're making so many responses to this situation as of recently. Now, in addition to this press release that they made, they also released a 40-minute long video speaking about the situation. First off, I want to clarify that they did not directly reference Schlep by name at all, and
this video is the video they had dropped. That video is all it's just horse crap. It's without probably saying that way, it's them beating around the bush again about all this. Now, from what has been said in the video, there is some truth. They have followed through with some stuff, but like I said, they're still refusing to take down the bathroom simulator games. They're still refusing to take down some of these other games out there that are on the platform that are inappropriate. And I'm like, why are you trying to leave a certain bunch of them around? Why not take them all down if you took a good chunk of them down already? I don't understand it. The kids are still being put in danger. They took the games down. How long is it going to take until new games pop up? that go under something completely different. You get what I mean, Kuro?
Yeah, like let's say this for example, like, yeah, there may be some hackers on Roblox and things, but the thing is, like, which is more important, hackers or the creeps to deal with? Creeps is literally what you should deal with the most.
Yeah, and every time someone hacks, they're like on that bat, like fast. They don't like hackers. They don't like people exploiting their platform like that. But when it comes to creeps, it's the complete opposite. They let them run rampant, and it's literally not okay. Like I said, I do apologize if a lot of the stuff is being repeated, but it has to be said. This literally is a situation that should not be happening.
Yeah, like when we repeat stuff, it's like we're just trying to have everyone understand, get to the point, so people can, like, you know.
Lied so much in this video, and this section of the video will point that out. At the timestamp 13 minutes, Matt Kaufman completely lied about claiming that they listened to the community's reports. And here's a clip of that.
And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying, like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox, they're talking about how we could do better, and we paid really careful attention.
Did you see that? Y'all, did you see how he looked down and then back up? Did you notice it? Look at them. Like, look at him.
We looked at what they were saying, we looked at what they were reporting, and all of that went into our moderation system so that we could go and identify bad actors on the
You can see it. This is what he's going to point out, but you see it, right? He keeps looking down. If he was fully involved in this conversation, he would be looking at them. Right, Kuro?
Yeah.
Not constantly looking down. Literally. This is just...
platform and take them off.
If anything that Matt Kaufman said in that clip was true, then why the hell is Meep City still on Roblox?
Yeah.
Every YouTuber's been complaining about the issues with Meep City for almost 7 years now. Issues that are still on the platform to this day. I mean, even just yesterday, Creekcraft joined Meep City on an alt account and found a in the first 4 seconds.
Okay, so I just made a fresh account, brand new Roblox account. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to join Meep City. And I just want to see how long it takes until I see something inappropriate in the game.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go and join on in. This is a fresh account. All right, never played on it before. And that's about, let's see here, about 10 seconds.
We will get back to my point on Meep City because David Bazooki actually defends the game in this video. Before I move on, I also want to add that their video was edited a lot. I saw a lot of cuts that they failed to cover up, and actually the more funnier part of it is when you zoom into David Bazooki's eyes, you can actually see a Google document of the reflection of his glasses, which pretty much right away tells it that this is a scripted recording, and as I pointed out earlier, if there are cuts, they clearly had to crop out a lot of stuff that didn't match their narrative. I also want to include this clip where it's really obvious that David is trying to cover up the fact that he's reading a script by looking to his right and then turning back to the laptop with the script. Just found it really funny and worth pointing out before I continue with this.
Okay, so I'll put you both on the spot because your job, in a way, is one of the hardest jobs in the industry. And in football, the quarterback gets a lot of fame and glory, but people know the best teams have the best defense. And this is really hard because there's a lot of content and there's a lot of communication on Roblox and billions of hours of good stuff. And so...
Okay, now let's talk about the part where
Why does he keep looking to his right? Why does he keep looking to his right?
Because he's literally keeps looking at it. He keeps looking at the laptop. And then he's trying to hide that he's looking at it.
You can't hide that.
You can see the reflection in his glasses. And then you can even see it with the person who is supposed to be who is supposed to be implementing and enforcing these rules. And you can see he's slightly looking down at something or looking to the side at something as well. Literally. I notice it. I see them looking down or looking away at something. And I notice even the other lady, she will glance off into a certain direction or glance down, and it's like she's halfly memorizing what she needs to say, and I'm like, what is this? Why did you do this? It just makes you look 10 times worse than you guys already looked. Literally
implies Schlep without ever saying his name. Around the 21-minute and 20 seconds mark, Kaufman starts talking about users running decoy accounts to catch predators, frames it as a dangerous violation of their rules. That's literally Schlep's exact method for poaching. They don't even bother hiding it. And the worst part, instead of focusing on banning the decoy accounts exposed, Roblox chose to punish the person catching them. The only point in time where they'd actually get banned is weeks, maybe even months after the video is posted, when they are still on bail and they could easily be grooming and gathering more victims. This isn't just about safety anymore, it's about Roblox silencing the people who make their company look bad. And if that wasn't hypocritical enough, there's a part later in the video, 2640 to 2811, where they straight up defend keeping Meep City online. The senior director of product policy, Eliza Jacobs, says that she doesn't think it's fair to take down a game just because of what the players are doing inside it, as if the endless reports of and inappropriate roleplay in Meep City are just minor inconveniences.
I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that
look at her. Look how she's looking to the other side multiple times. You can see her reading that script. You can literally see it.
we have
Watch
content
there.
created by
Watch
developers
her keep looking back
and
over.
creators and content created by the community, by the users that are in that game. And one thing that we really try to do is be fair to our developers and to not moderate them for the behavior of their users.
So let me get this straight. They're perfectly fine keeping a game that's been a hotspot for degenerate behavior for years, but when Schlep uses decoy accounts to actually catch these predators, he's the one that's getting banned? That's not fairness at all. That's Roblox protecting a brand over protecting its users. And it gets worse. In that same statement, Kaufman doubles down and admits that Roblox refuses to take down the games if the problem is caused by the user behavior instead of the game's design. His example was again Meep City, but that logic completely collapses the moment you remember Roblox has removed plenty of games for far smaller user-generated issues, including the recent free Schlep games. So which is it? Do you care about user safety or do you care about avoiding accountability? Because clearly whichever choice keeps you out of controversy is the one that you'll be making. Meanwhile, as they bend over backwards to protect Meep City, they go harder on Schlep than they do on the actual patches, many of whom were only banned after Schlep publicized it and not when he sent literal binders full of evidence to Roblox. And during this whole vigilante discussion, they never once say his name even though it's obvious they're talking about him. That's not a coincidence. They know if people search him up, they'll find someone doing the work that Roblox refuses to do. The rest of this video doesn't redeem them either. Nearly every answer from Bazooki and Kaufman is pure PR scripted, heavily rehearsed, and full of suspicious jump cuts. Their eyes keep darting towards reference points, their tone never leaves corporate mode, and you can literally see a Google document reflected in David Bazooki's glasses. This was not an honest Q&A, it was a staged PR cleanup. And those promises about new technology to detect inappropriate content, we've heard of that before. Advanced detection, automatic shutdowns, it's the same recycled talking points they've been using for years. Every time a drama like this happens, they say the same things, make vague promises, and then we're right back here at square one the very next time this is gonna happen. And finally, I want to end this section with what might be the most ridiculous line of the entire video. At 35:01, David Bazooki asks Kaufman about how shocking content still makes it onto Roblox, and his response is basically, well, it's kind of ironic that people share those clips on social media, which isn't moderated, while we actually hold ourselves to a higher standard. And then he finishes it off by saying Roblox stands out in the industry when it comes to moderation. Here's the clip of that.
There's a video that sometimes we see which is like, oh my gosh, how can this be on Roblox right now? How do you respond to that if we have all these safety systems and they can flag a video like that?
So like you, we appreciate people identifying those situations, but I would say it's a little bit ironic that that type of content is often shared on social media and video sharing platforms and not moderated there. And so I think that really speaks to the fact that we hold ourselves to a very high standard when it comes to our policies around what is acceptable content and behavior on the policy. And we believe we really do stand out in the industry in how restrictive we are and how important we think it is to keep this type of content off the platform.
Really? You stand out? Yeah, you do, but not for the reason that Kaufman thinks.
Yeah, that right there. That is what I'm talking about.
Again, that they're still not even getting rid of the specific games on Roblox that they should be doing.
They've gotten rid of like a good chunk, like 2 categories of them. I know this for certain because I saw it from Creekcraft's side. But from there, they still won't get rid of the bathroom or public, like the private bathroom or the private, God, what is it? The private bedroom stuff, private shower. Still not getting rid of that. it's still up.
Or that specific, there are some specific bad eating games.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
Roblox stands out because it has the single worst moderation system of any major platform. A system where roam free in Meep City, where exploiters and inappropriate content slip through their systems daily, and where catchers like Schlep get punished harder than the people they're catching. That's what makes Roblox moderation stand out. It's not a badge of honor, it's a complete disgrace. This isn't just about one creator getting banned anymore. This is about a multi-billion-dollar company failing its most vulnerable users and then trying to silence the people calling it out. When you have roaming free in Meep City and other Roblox games, lawsuits piling up from state attorney generals, and Roblox executives reading off of scripts while pretending everything is under control, it stops being a content issue and it becomes a systematic failure.
Literally.
Schlep has done more to expose real threats on Roblox than the platform itself, and the fact that Roblox is going after him harder than the he's caught, and even has the balls to say that he's worse than the predators, tells you everything that you need to know about their priorities. And listen, I know that we've had dramas like these before where Roblox was getting exposed by a bunch of people for their crappy moderation, but right now, this is where everything is happening. Right now is actually an opportunity for change. So if you have ever seen anything on Roblox, any content that a child should not see in general, right now is the time to go to your local police station. Right now is the time to reach out to these people that are filing lawsuits. Right now,
another thing, actually, I should mention. So this was during a time when I was playing a murder mystery game. So when I was just casually just having fun with people, I didn't even know you guys at the time, just so you know. Apparently, someone hacked the murder mystery game and put a very bad picture on it where people can see it. I'm not sure how exactly to explain this. I'm just going to say it's a very bad picture where
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate picture, like even little kids should not even see. So
yeah, no. This just, guys, you see how bad the situation is. Probably tomorrow the situation is going to get worse. Later on today, there's probably going to be another video about how bad the situation is spiraled out of control. It's spiraled so far out of control. Like, Roblox doesn't understand what they're up against. They're up against not just their whole community anymore. They're up against the governments of different countries, states. They're up against big time YouTubers. They're up against flipping people that actually made shows and hunt those type of people that they allow on their platform. It's like this is spiraled from a simple "I'm sorry, we'll unban you" situation to you can't walk out of this situation anymore. You messed up. And now not just like this is something he's not talking about, but there's something else where there's people even really pissed off, so pissed off that there is another like poll online, or not even poll, what is it? There's another thing online you can sign, right? And it's about basically the CEO of Roblox stepping down. And
so there's another one?
There's that one, and then there's the one about child safety that the one government person is running. But the other one is literally a petition for David Baszucki, or I think that's his name, the CEO of Roblox, to shut down, to literally step down, to not be the CEO anymore, because he can clearly not run the company very well. And
so as I mentioned before, someone actually is trying to like just quit Roblox here.
Someone is literally trying to get him to step down, yes. And from last time I heard, it has over 50,000 signatures already. 50,000, guys. 50,000 people all in agreement that that they're all putting their foot down. Do I agree that he should step down? I don't know. I am not going to comment on that type of situation. I'm not going to say he should. It comes down to, at the current moment, his actions have not proven the worth of being a CEO at this current moment, and I'm very disappointed in how he is, how him and his team is responding to this situation. This is.
I have to ask. Like, we saw 3 people basically that are in charge, basically, for Roblox. I mean, is it only those 3, or are there any other people that are actually like what?
Know. There's probably some people below them, but it's like they use AI generally to moderate their chats, to moderate all this
Let's
stuff.
hear from the other Roblox people that actually work there on their jobs. What do they have to say? Come on now.
Literally, I'm very like, what is being said here? Like, are they being pressured into not saying anything just to try to save their jobs? Or are they just, or they've had enough too? Because I don't know. Because someone had pointed out, I think it was CreateCraft and a couple other creators had pointed out a really good thing, a really good comment. They're so out of touch with their community. It's like they've never played the game itself. It's been said already, but literally, it's like they've never played it before. They don't see the dangers.
Here's a question. Who the heck is Builderman on Roblox? The main, like, basically, that's the very first account that was basically made for the Roblox
that?
in the system in the first place. When you make an account, like, there's that.
No,
like, who's Builderman?
That was a test account. It was a testing account. I know that for certain. I know what that is. That, it's other stuff. There's some other, like, but you get what I'm getting at, chat. Let's see what he says to close this out. And we'll say our last bit on this. But this is currently how caught up the situation is. And it's bad.
All of this stuff is happening, and we are so close to having Roblox face legal repercussions. Right now is a time to go public with absolutely everything. To help me spread the word, please make sure to like the video, subscribe for more updates, as there's clearly more updates every single day, share the video with your friends, and comment #FreeSchlep to let Roblox know that the community is always watching. And
literally, guys.
Yeah.
Follow Pursuit. Comment
imagine if
#FreeSchlep.
here's the thing. Imagine if I'm just gonna point this out just because, like, imagine if the court of law decides to show our video from all this.
I don't know. Like I said, guys, I don't know. I just know I'm just kind of putting reacting to stuff and kind of throwing it all into one gigantic thing here. Because it is.
Because the people of Roblox have to go to the court no matter what, because they literally have like a lawsuit and things against them. Like, they literally have to go.
They have multiple lawsuits against them. You guys can look this up and confirm it, but there are currently multiple lawsuits against them. Not just the ones that have been said here. There's more that are currently going against them. It is.
And our video that we're making literally is pointing out everything here that's going on.
Of these, it might be a little bit behind since we upload it later, but it's pointing stuff out.
It might take me at least a day to do this because this is already past the 2-hour mark here.
And it's not too bad past it. But let's finish what he says.
And we'll continue fighting for justice on this situation. This story is far from over, and we're only getting started from what I can see.
Yeah. 100%. We're only getting started. We need everyone we can right now to stand on the side of Schlep, to stand not just on the side, stand on the side of protecting child safety and bringing literally, and my brain. We need all the help we can get right now.
Yeah.
Anyone. We need all the help. This is a situation that has been a long time coming, and it is about time that Roblox faced the consequences for their actions. Like, kids getting taken off the platform, lured to a place in real life and getting taken and never to be seen again. Kids trying to do even worse things to themselves. This has gone on long enough. They're actively, even if they are not meaning to, ignoring and letting kids get hurt and traumatized. And this cannot go on. I love the games on the platform, but if they're going to be inappropriate like this, and if they're not going to moderate it properly, like, what's the point of having a platform like that if you can't moderate it properly?
Yeah.
We're going to end it off on that factor. Like I said.
Well, okay, so there's no more, like, videos right now for us to show, or is there any new ones that we might have, that might have just now been uploaded to see?
I can look at my 3 sources.
Yeah.
Creepcraft is the one that I already... Yep, that's the one I already looked at. Does he have any updates? I'm checking his posts because he literally has updates here. No, that was from 2 days ago. That's the official statement.
And videos?
No, he has been behind the scenes working very hard. I don't see anything new. A lot of the other stuff I've got is either repeats or talking about, like I said, I had pointed out what they had been talking about. Like how much stock Roblox has basically lost. How many shares they've lost already. It's craziness to see just to see this whole situation.
You know, just to like, let's just check something random. Type in Roblox on YouTube. Like, go to their channel, see if like they even did anything there or something. Filter channel. Filter. Channel is on the second.
Oh, I see it.
There's Roblox right there. They do anything?
Nope. That's the most recent thing right there.
So basically the one that we already saw that somebody showed.
Yeah.
How long is that? That's a 42-minute thing?
For
Jeez.
43-minute, over 43 minutes, yeah. Yeah, this whole thing is getting out of control. And I mean really out of control. Like I said, guys, we'll just pop it here. Like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and please, if you can, go support Schlep. Go help him. Spread awareness to this. Enough is enough.
Not on Roblox, because you'll end up getting in trouble and things. Like, don't mention it in the games and stuff. Like, you're otherwise going to get
yeah,
and
unless
possibly...
you really feel you don't care about the account.
Unless you want to risk losing your account or something.
That comes down to you guys. I don't know for certain how well it will go, but if you want to try it on there, go for it. There's already tons of people I know doing it already. So
yeah, what Roblox is doing is just stupid.
Yeah. But like I said, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. Please spread awareness to the situation. Like I said, do hashtag free Schlep for us in the comments. We want as much as we can here. Roblox needs to be brought to justice on this. They need to be held accountable for all the kids who have either gone missing over the years or who have been mentally and permanently traumatized over this.
Yeah.
This has to be our stand. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. and we will see you guys all next time.